Hey, we are tWoTcast, episode 440. Guys, you know that? Episode 440.
Thank you.
No, he doesn't have. No. Okay. All right, everyone, shut the up. Let's ready to record.
We like to start every show by yelling, "We are tWoTcast." Can you do that with me? On the count of 1, 2, 3, go. We are tWoTcast. Now we can start.
The Wheel of Time, reread podcast, explicit and R, freaking rated. Jono's the wild card, always talking shit. Joe's the straight man, he's a total dick. Tom is still obsessed with X-Men.
Previously on X-Men.
We are
I felt like it ended abruptly. Hey, you're viewing tWoTcast, the Wheel of Time Reread podcast, now covering the Wheel of Time comic book, Volume 1, The Eye of the World. Guys, we did this last week, too. I don't know if you remember. With me, as always, is Jono.
Jono.
Not Taffy. Not here. We don't know what's going on. She might be here.
Well, I want to take a sip.
Oh, wait. I just joined it right now.
Oh, we do know what's going on. Hello, Taffy.
hello.
Welcome to tWoTcast.
I've been here so long waiting for you guys. Where were you?
Oh, we were upstairs. taking baths.
That's tricky. Very tricky.
I thought we were here.
Hey, Taffy. And also
Hello.
Tom, sometimes, mostly for kind of the same amount of the show, as always.
Hi, Tom.
Tom,
Clear
it's
man.
Hello.
Steady it.
Hello, friends. Hello, I've said
Steady it.
hello. Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Everybody, where's all our new friends on MySpace? What's going on, everybody?
I don't know what is going on.
I
What's
haven't
going
had
on
time
there?
to check yet today.
You don't jump straight into MySpace. First there's small talk. We start off with
Oh,
MySpace.
shit. That's all that's on my
Uh,
mind.
You know what's annoying about
That's on any of our minds.
what's annoying about MySpace is that there's a button that says "Keep me signed in," and I have to sign in every week.
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
Why does it do that, I wonder?
Just take the option away. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, just get it out of here.
I think that
You
there's
have
been
to-
an issue. A lot of people are stealing MySpace accounts lately. And obviously, that's a big security hazard.
No one
don't
better
want-
steal my fucking MySpace account.
My fucking space. It's a different
Yeah,
way.
my fucking. I'll. Yeah, that's the one that
Update.
you're going to start in Georgia, right?
No new connections. I guess I'm gonna have to branch out and make connections myself.
How do we do
Oh.
that?
No, you just make them. You make
Okay.
connections.
My favorite thing in days of yore of tWoTcast, and Joe will appreciate this, was when Tom used to get up at like 8 a.m. Saturdays to watch Georgia football, get blasted by probably 10. And our Twitter would just be a whole bunch of whatever drunk Tom shit until about 3 o'clock, and then it would abruptly end as he went to bed. I very much miss
Yeah.
that.
It's Glenn's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Can we
birthday.
It's very
can we
shitty
sing the worst
birthday
song in the
stuff.
world?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
No, God, no.
Here you go, Glenn.
Happy birthday to you, Glenn. I'm so sorry it's a shite birthday. Here's a little dance from Jono. He's got his titties, yeah. He's got birthday titties for you.
That was a good one.
Happy birthday.
Have you guys heard Katy Perry's?
I imagine fireworks at the end of that.
Why
That was
does
really
he
weird.
just
You
go
said
lights
fireworks when I said Katy Perry. Have you heard her birthday song? It's great. We play it every year.
on? No.
Is it the same
Hey, white man.
kind of idea? Titty shaking
Oh.
and whatever?
Actually, it is.
cool?
Beautiful.
That's what reminded him of it because
Well.
It really
No
is.
offense. Hey,
Talks about
hey,
talks about
Dad.
getting
Hey,
the
brother Dad.
talks about getting the birthday boy into his birthday suit and breaking out the big balloons. So yeah,
Yeah. Harry Nips, I can
the
come
big
now.
balloon, break out the big balloons.
she's talking about her titties though. It's her titties.
Whoa.
That doesn't make sense. Why would anyone discuss titties in a song about birthdays?
That's insane.
and
Yeah.
birthday suits. You get it.
Yeah. Which of course is
Um,
tuxedos because that's what you buy on a birthday.
Yeah, of course. That
Have
makes
you guys
sense.
ever heard the Singles soundtrack?
Yes, actually.
No.
How many
listened to it,
songs
like,
do they have?
5 times this week.
Oh,
Smart.
really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
just randomly I thought about it, and then I was
There's
like, oh yeah,
one
this is
song on
great.
there that's so good.
There's like
It's
12
not-
songs on there that are so
Right.
good.
Yeah.
12 singles?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's not, and it like wasn't on. It was only on that soundtrack. It wasn't on.
Yeah,
Like
there's like
their
2
album.
original Pearl Jam songs.
Yeah,
Like Chris Cornell, Alice in Chains. Like it's crazy.
yeah. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking about. It's the Chris Cornell song that's on that. Do you know which one that is?
Seasons.
Oh,
Season. Okay, yeah, I know that one.
What's your favorite Chris Cornell song?
Seasons.
Probably
the single.
Seasons. I don't know a lot of. Does Chris Cornell have a prolific solo career? Or is it all Soundgarden?
Isn't he dead?
I feel like he is he?
Yeah, he passed.
Did he die?
passed
Yeah, I think
away.
he died. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah, I
did the
also like-
song for Casino Royale. The intro.
Oh,
song.
really?
That's true, yeah. That's
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that'll go number one.
There was
Yeah.
a year that album
Number
was
one
like
for
a
me
big
by
deal,
far.
and everybody listened to it. And then I asked Lindsay if she'd never even heard of it.
What'd she think?
She's never even heard of it.
Have you played it for her yet? Or you've just been
No, I
Never
listening?
even heard of it.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Just send
Here.
it to her. It just click and send.
I don't do that. We don't do things together as a couple.
No, I just mean like I'm not gonna just like all right. Anyway, listen, and then sit there and watch her and be like, "What do you think?"
No, you just push the little send button. Just send it to her, and she can listen to it while she's driving or whatever.
Yeah, Tom, come on. You gotta share the music
We'll do it in
with
the
your
car.
loved ones.
I'll do it in the car. It'll happen naturally. You know,
Um,
like,
The movies.
if somebody's written something and then they hand it to me, they're like, "Will you read this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I get around to it." And they're like, "I'll wait." Like, oh god.
That's just not
I'd love
happening.
to just sit here while you read it.
Even just playing an album for somebody, I feel the same way. Just like, so what do you think?
Well,
It's
that's
like,
like that's a long
you're weird, and I want
So
you to
what do
leave
you
me alone.
think? Yeah.
I miss Tom sometimes. He brings the Magneto kind of seriousness to the cast.
Yes, it's necessary.
Dave said I own the single soundtrack on CD.
Yeah, I used to.
not on tape. Piece of shit.
The band in the movie was Citizen Dick.
Oh, okay.
That's a great name.
I've never actually seen the movie.
I've never seen the movie either.
I love Tom still has that going into his head like good man. Of course he does.
There's just a bunch of
Till
terrible
it
people
happens.
in that movie.
Till it happens, Glenn.
I've got some great news for you, Tom. I'll see you in 14. You'll be in jail next year.
Nah.
Tom, your shirt's blending into the background.
It's blue.
Your camo. Is it blue?
It's
looks
blue.
It looks green.
That's so weird. It looks very green. That's
Yeah,
It looks
looks
very
like,
green.
It looks like forest moss.
Is there not a
green.
storm coming over there, Tom?
Yeah. Also, yeah. Look out my fucking.
It stormed for
This
a
is the
minute.
first time John has attempted this. This should be interesting.
It's so fucking dark.
Darker than hell. Oh yeah! Wow, it's really dark outside here too.
That was
means it's gotta be a storm.
exciting. I didn't know what I was gonna see right now.
It's
really weird.
dicks
We're
everywhere
like-
in front of me.
45 minutes away from each other by car.
Yeah.
So lights.
Move closer, you dumbass.
Beautiful.
I think I'm actually doing okay. It's still bright out. It's not
Yeah,
raining.
it's nice.
Sounds like I live in the nice
Tom, does
place.
your
Maybe you
dog
should
get
move.
scared of storming?
No, she does not.
Really? Pongo's
Where is she?
curled
I
up
don't
in a
see
little
her picture
ball,
and
panting
forth
right
in the
now in the
back.
corner.
She's not
Freaking
into it
out.
tonight. She's inside.
Oh, okay.
Gandalf
Probably because she
doesn't
knows the
like
storms are
storm.
brewing.
The storms are coming.
Probably. She can sense
Yeah,
it.
she got that ache in her hip.
Aw.
Chewing a piece.
That
She's
old
chewing a.
skin.
She was rubbing her hip and chewing a piece of straw, and she told me not to go outside. But I was like,
Do you,
whatever.
do you think dogs can channel? Do you think dogs can be Aes Sedai?
Yeah, they're wisdoms. That's what the wisdoms.
They're
evolved
wisdoms.
into.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was gonna say they
No,
can't
I
even
feel-
get their own.
Is that
They
why
can't even
people
get their
put
own
collars on?
water.
Yes.
People put collars on them so they can't fucking do it without
Mhm.
humans.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. They're all
You guys
collared.
are all
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's very disappointing.
When did you ever listen to the Empire Records soundtrack?
I don't
That's
think
a good
so.
Me
Why
neither.
don't you select it on Apple Music and then hit the little square with the arrow at the top and then send it to me?
That feels like a lot of work. Can't you just search it?
I've
never-
Yes,
I've never li-
I think I
I've
can
never-
do that.
I've never listened to it. One of my friends said they like it better, so I was like, I guess I'll see about this.
Oh, they like it better than
No, I don't know
singles?
about better.
But
Can
I
you
probably
still
won't.
select music on MySpace?
I haven't listened to singles, so I don't know.
Well, you should. It's
Summer
great.
nights and warm days.
Yeah, that's it. That's the song.
Sudden as the old moon falls.
Not any better?
Is it? No,
It's
it's
great.
That's.
Oh,
I
that's
think
the Chris
that's-
Cornell one.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Can you do it any
we've had
better?
a lovely conversation about storms and random old CDs.
I want to hear
That's-
Taffy's
that-
Eddie Vedder.
That's
Eddie-
how we start.
What does he do? What it?
I
You
was
could
trying
do
to do
King
the
James, like, don't call me.
Oh, what is that?
Barbara."
What is that line that Dan put up? Where is it?
King Jeremy. But wait,
No, let me find it.
Find it.
I was trying to do the impression of the tattoo of Eddie Vedder impression that they do in Portlandia.
Are you talking about this? I want Tom to wear a Tinker shirt.
That
No.
one's good, but also the one about Jono's titties.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Sucking on Jono's titties outside the.
Okay, I have to plug my nose.
Please.
I have to plug my nose because he's very nasal. Okay.
Well, that's
Is he?
that's
Suck it all, Jono's titties outside the tasty freeze.
so wonderful. Not Springsteen. Yeah, it is Springsteen,
Yeah, Eddie Vedder.
as
That
done
was
by
just on
Eddie
the
Vedder.
spot, you know, like.
That's fucking
I thought that was
great.
great.
Yeah.
I thought it
I'll
was
try
great.
something later.
Yeah.
Taffy,
Podcast
don't
was
don't
sweet.
listen to
That was
John. It was
it.
fantastic.
That was not.
We
good.
did it. It's been
Thanks.
done.
You guys are nice. You don't have to gas me up.
William
when
said
it's
we
not
should be making MySpace connections to these songs.
good.
Thanks for the note, Liam.
It's actually a
We'll
really
do
good
that.
point.
You know, we'll get right on that. MySpace.com/podcast, the new space for all of your Wheel of Time news.
I read
Also
so much new stuff
MySpace.com/Tom
about
and
my
Taffy.
Twitter time there. You know, just
Yeah, it's
today,
all
like
new
so
stuff.
many
It's all
new updates. It's just not anywhere else.
You know how
Yeah.
lazy I got last time we had a show? I just put new show tonight. Google it. I didn't want to put the link.
I didn't know that you put shit
That's
on
kind of your
MySpace
energy
with
level
your show.
in
I
all
put
things.
shit. I put shit on MySpace constantly.
Me too. I mean, it's the only place I post anything.
It's one of my only social media networks.
It's the only useful one. Oh, geez.
Oh God, yeah, that's like it was
Damn.
here in Georgia. Well, you fucked up, Fitz.
I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
that's basically Georgia today.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We're in a heat advisory today, and we live in Atlanta.
My dick got burned pissing outside.
Don't do that. Do you not have a toilet?
Jeez.
Yeah, that skin's never seen the sun.
that's fair. Yeah.
All right, maybe
Toilet?
We've got this climate trend here for a few years now. I think the climate, well, it's changed everywhere, but like we have,
climate
I've told
changed?
you this, the climate has definitely changed around here. And for
You're one
like
of
3
those.
years now, we have
I get it.
mild, this is even more mild. Like it's been
You're
kind of
inside. Hold
pleasant
on, Taffy.
outside.
You're inside,
Huh.
just so you know.
Oh, is that why it's nice?
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
feels, oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's the
It's
air
74
conditioning.
in Atlanta. What's the deal?
Wow,
with
wow,
that?
it feels so good.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like spring. I don't know. what
Yeah,
you guys are
Atlanta weather
talking
doesn't
about.
bother me at all until I go get the mail or something.
Yeah. It's very frustrating.
No,
That's why
I
don't
went
get the
to
mail
I
anymore.
went to see you guys for Dragon Con that one year, and I was expecting
Oh,
it to
God.
be like miserable, but I
Yeah,
no,
really
it's fine.
liked it. There was like thunderstorms, and it was humid, and it was like in downtown, so it's like stuck in
That
between
was
all the
fun.
buildings. And I
Yeah,
don't know.
mhm.
I mean, maybe because I don't live there, but I thought it was going to be difficult for me. But I
Storms in
think it's
Atlanta
also
aren't
because
fun
it wasn't like
sometimes, though, 'cause
sunny.
we're very prone to flash flooding. We've drained the city very poorly over the years.
Oh.
It never bothers
just
me. I always
the
think it's
slightest
weird.
thunderstorm will just be like flooded streets.
No.
You know, it's like late July, early August, and you're at work, and people are like, "Man, it's hot outside." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit. We live in Georgia. How long have you
Yeah.
lived here?" And they're like 40 years, and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, why
It
are we
doesn't
talking about this?
bother
It's hot in the
play
summertime.
soccer.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be.
it's just a weird thing to comment on if you
Yeah.
lived here for a long. If you just moved here from
Yeah.
Ontario, sure,
Yeah.
whine about it. But like, I know people have never left the state that complain about it. Even like, what are you doing?
I'll tell you, there's a certain bitch that I have sex with. My wife, she is incessant about the fucking temperature. She is. Like, I'm from Denver. Also lived in Florida for 4 years. Cunt. Never ends.
It's fun. It's funny we're talking about this because
Never.
my wife is from the Northeast, and like my whole life, I never talked more about the weather than like 1 month in the Northeast with people. I'm like, man, you guys think about the weather a lot. It's exhausting. Please stop doing it. It never stops. And now
Florida, Canada, what's the difference?
it never stops. It's weird.
Isn't that an
Yeah,
REM
it's
song?
not
Like,
bad.
should we talk about the weather then? Which may have been on a soundtrack for at least one of the movies we discussed.
Why did it? Oh man, I piss outside.
It's a good song. Is it? It's
I
not
piss
called
outside too.
Talking
Why,
About
man?
the
Just,
Weather, is it?
just usually at night.
Oh, exactly. I can also make early 90s references, okay?
Probably ought to
Yeah,
just
see,
hang
Yeah,
your
you
dick out the
can. That was a good
window
one.
Yeah.
to get a base so you don't burn it. When you fall
Just
asleep.
to get a base. Let's check in with Save Watt, everybody. Want to? Okay,
Is it?
we will. Still going. Hey, there was a little resurgence. There was a universal watch party on January 26th. Did you guys do any of that? Probably not.
Seems
On
like
what
a numbers
day?
boost.
Oh, I forgot.
Joe,
But
what
it did
day?
jump up on Saturday. I thought it was the 26th. Or was it Friday?
You said
Yeah, it was
January
Saturday.
26th.
That's right. I'm just
I
not.
said, no, I didn't. I said Saturday.
I could have sworn. Maybe you did. I heard January 26th. I was like, what?
There was a universal watch party on January 26th before season 3 ever aired.
What was canceled? Yeah.
We all missed
Yeah,
it because we didn't know it was canceled at the time.
Have we? I did.
And-
Have we
Oh.
saved it?
Actually, yes. So, by the way, Tom, if you didn't know this, all episodes are available to stream on Amazon Prime. It has been saved.
Good job, everybody.
To answer your question, no, it hasn't been saved. But
Oh,
the fan signatures did take a big jump over that week.
Yeah,
just
they
wanna
really did.
I want to make sure that we're still doing this in 10 years, checking in on them.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
can do
let's
it
do it.
in
if
perpetuity.
anyone could beat a thing
It'll-
to the ground, it's this group.
It'll be
It'll
be as
10
news.
fucking years from now, Tom, and I'll be like, let's check in with Save What.
Do you-
Oh, looks
do you
like they don't pay
realize
for the website anymore.
currently it's barely more notable what's going on with that than our MySpace update.
I did. Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot. I even forgot. Did you check mine? Or did you just check it right now?
I just check it right
No.
now.
You know what I got to do? I got to have my video partner upload our album to my
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
PC.
probably
you
you,
should.
you might. I mean, it is a music site. You might be popping off.
Yeah. Also,
I don't
it
know,
should be
I
noted
took-
that
MySpace was. We-
It's Paul Hogan Day.
has Save What considered going onto MySpace? Like that might be the issue. I don't know. If
We
You
should
know what?
go to all.
We can tell them all we want, but nobody's listening to us. So
No,
It's true.
we started this 12 years ago. MySpace was old then.
That's true. But Tom, it's
What
been
do
more than 12 years.
Do you think it would be worth the money for us every single year to fly to Australia on January 25th and right at midnight be like, that's not an Australian day, and then right when it clicks over to the 26th be like, this is an Australian day, and then we
Yes,
like
I do.
laugh and laugh.
Tom, turn on a fucking light, you lunatic.
I will.
okay, I'll see you guys there, January 26th.
January 25th.
No, we got to get there before the 26th.
yeah, you
Okay, I'll see
gotta,
you there
hold on.
25th.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'll-
25th.
We should probably be on a plane on the 24th because the time changes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. It's like
and
a
the
couple days
flush.
of travel.
Be careful with that.
But that's a lot of planning. You guys are gonna have to
Also,
help me
you're
with that.
closest, Taffy. You'll be fine. It's a very
Am
short
I?
flight for you.
Oh, you go this
Yeah.
way?
Imagine if Wild Man Wyatt came with us, or White Man Wilds. I don't even know. I forgot now. And he would
Florida?
never even know if it was true that the toilets go in reverse because he's pissing outside the whole time.
Maybe it
Actually, if
swirls that
you
way.
look,
Just
your
taking a piss
urethra-
outside, just to get a base.
your urethra is slightly rifled. So like it kind of puts a little bit of that. When you
Yeah, it puts a spin on it.
Yeah. So when you change hemispheres, that actually given time enough, the rifling changes. It's one of those things that's like the longer you've
Yeah.
been there.
Your
You're actually
urethra
being-
slowly untwists
Liam-
and twists the other way.
Liam Schultz, is this true?
Like a dolphin?
Yes. Like a dolphin. Exactly. Yeah.
Like a
You can
turtle.
always.
Liam,
You're talking corkscrew decks?
That's duck.
I didn't know that
Oh, yeah,
rifle
like a
meant like a spiral.
Wait, don't turtles have that too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be thinking about
Ducks
that.
and
for a while.
turtles are not related.
they're not.
It's getting windy.
I was definitely thinking of duck, but I'm pretty sure turtles have weird dicks too.
I
So
mean,
those are
who
episodes
doesn't have weird?
in the eye of the world, but in comic book form. We're doing chapters 1 through 4. I don't know if you guys remember, but last week we were planning on doing the prologue through chapter 3, and we had Maria on.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
talked to
that
Maria
was
the-
fun.
and we just talked about the prologue, which was great. But because of that, we're backtracking a little bit and tacking on an extra chapter. But yeah,
I'm probably gonna have to say goodbye early tonight.
What's wrong?
What? As opposed to
Coming.
all the times?
I mean,
That's
earlier.
right.
Yeah, it's coming.
So am I.
See what happens.
Don't you have an
It's a
umbrella?
coming.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, we'll see what it looks like. You know.
Uh-huh.
We'll see.
You
What
should
kind
know,
of
by the way.
umbrella do you have? What does it look like? Hey,
It
it's
made better if there were no
already up.
umbrella.
It's the same color as your shirt and the same color as
And
the
everything
foliage.
outside is the exact same color.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lives in Greenland.
It looks like a tunta.
It should be noted that Alan Ramanchuk decided to go and watch tWoTcast last week, which I hope he does not do regularly. But I told him that I read some Bukowski for Maria, and instantly he asked, was that live? And is it recorded? And can I go see it? And then texted me how outstanding it was to hear a great man such as Bukowski, and how he must be wanking in his grave knowing that it's being read out loud.
He's the best.
That's
That's
fantastic.
so cute.
Yeah.
I like our little check-ins with Alan. Thanks.
I think we'll get him on the show in the next couple of weeks.
He worked on the comic a
Ooh.
little.
Oh, mine
Yeah,
are.
his name's
Soon
there.
here, we won't be able to tell
Got
Tom
his
and
name
Jono
in
apart
there.
by hairline. Damn. It's harsh. He's been Tom in 20 years, and now suddenly I see him with a Tom hairline.
I can't grow a good mustache.
What, really?
I can. I
Not
can
really.
grow a good mustache.
Fuck
I don't
yes.
know. Maybe it's fine.
I feel like you have the
it's
same
good.
beards as me and Chris can grow great mustaches.
Yeah,
so I
Chris
can't do
definitely.
extra.
Maybe
I
I
think
just
Chris
don't
is
like.
maybe thicker than yours. Penis.
I've
not
just
much.
never gotten far. I know I can, though.
Story of my life. Yeah.
Shrimps on the bottom. All
Okay.
fled Australia to the U.S. for tax.
Oh my god.
It's not often that people flee to the U.S. for tax evasion.
All right.
Yeah, didn't the real life Crocodile Dundee get in a shootout with? What do you mean the real
Jeez.
life?
No, that was in Crocodile Dundee 2, and they went to that guy's
That's true.
to get
yeah.
his girlfriend back from the mansion from the
Mhm.
Colombian
Yeah.
Had a
dudes,
shootout.
and that's
Yeah.
where the shootout was. So that's
But all the
where-
street punks helped him.
yes, the street punks.
80s street punks are the best thing in the world.
that
by the way.
whole group of people was just so with their their hats and like the guy with the hat sideways, and they're like,
Yeah.
those are punks.
Those
Yeah,
movies are so stupid. The second movie, actually, things happen. You know, in the first movie, like nothing happened.
That's not true.
He's
He
just-
goes on a
They went
train.
to the outback. Yeah, they went back to
Literally-
his land, and like they
Well,
were
that was in the
hiding from him
second
on
one.
land.
That's
Yeah, I
the
thought you were
second
first
talking
one,
Doesn't
about
he help the
nothing
guy with
happened.
a cold?
The first one,
one?
he just goes to New York. He's good with dogs. People think his accent's weird, and then they kiss.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a movie. But I love
He
Yeah.
it.
walked around on the
He-
streets,
he wants
and
to be-
everyone looked at him weird.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that not a movie?
Second one's way
The
better.
second one has all the action.
As if a guy walking down the streets of New York City in the 80s with like just a vest on and a Crocodile Dundee hat, everyone would be like, what the fuck is that? Nobody would even blink.
No, it's like
Not
every
now, Tom.
dude looks like that.
Go back to the 80s. He was the strangest looking man on those streets.
Do you think he was the first Australian that ever came to the United States?
100%.
He's the second.
I mean,
They've
if
never
the
heard
movie's
of.
to
They've
be
never heard that in
believed,
their
yeah.
lives.
There's
Hey,
this,
let me
there's
get
this
yours.
scene when they're in the cave and like that guy that's watching her, like guarding her, he's
Yeah.
eating a bat, and she's like, "Is that good?" He's like, needs garlic," and we say that all the time in this house. She doesn't even know he speaks English, or the guy. He said it to like creep the guy out because they're. Oh yeah, he's got some guys tied up in there too.
It's
And then she starts
2025.
laughing.
I'm just realizing the premise of Crocodile Dundee is ridiculous. She's trying to sell the story to her newspaper editor. And he's like, I don't think this is good. She's like, but he's from Australia.
Right. Yeah.
You don't
it was like the
understand.
film stuff. Yeah.
He's done weird things.
Yeah.
He is another continent. And they talk different. Also, Crocodile.
Same language, different.
He's like,
Did you guys ever try
fly
to
him
put your
over
hands
here.
like this and go,
Yeah.
animal after that movie?
So many times. So many times.
Glad we're all on the same page.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Hey,
It kind of it works a little bit.
It does kind of.
Does it? Because
Well,
they
it
get
just
weirded out by the hand motion.
It just confuses
but
them, I think.
It confuses the shit out of the dogs, so they just stop with it. They're like,
Try it. Your dog's right behind you.
eh.
Really like this
Frankie.
Crocodile Dundee
Yeah.
tangent we've gone on. I don't really want it to end.
It doesn't have to. It's the most. It's
That's not a
pretty
hair
boring.
mark blade.
Oh, good. Where is my?
Oh my
influence
god,
with
let's
my
redo
site?
the whole book series, but with Paul Hogan as the Dragon Reaper.
Ooh, okay.
I
He's
don't
kind
know.
of gingerish. That works.
Close enough.
Got a weird accent.
What is he?
Okay,
Is
my
he would have to be representative of
Anyway,
all
chapters
the
1 through
aisles.
4, everybody.
God damn it, Joe.
Way to
That's not a
fuck it
spear.
up,
This
Joe.
is a spear.
It's just over and over. That's not an idiot, like whatever it is. That's not a cup of me. This is a cup
It's
of me.
literally every line of dialogue.
That's not a badger. This is a badger.
I actually bought this book and had it delivered. I only
Yeah,
read a
that's
few
nice.
pages, but I only read a few pages.
Yours,
Well, how
yours
many
looks
pages?
thicker. Is it
Yes,
more
they're
than
Only a
one
week
volume?
behind. No, volume 1's
Said a
pretty
few.
big.
Yeah, it's just one.
Mine
That's
isn't.
Thunder.
What is...
Hmm.
Jono
I
has
think
the
it's only-
thinnest one.
I think it's only
That
4.
Very good. The spine, see? Well, I guess it just appears larger on
It
the
seems
screen.
the same.
Yeah, I guess so. I think it just
Yeah, it looks-
as a
Yeah,
perspective.
Tom's doing a good job of putting something thin next to it, which would be just Tom himself to make it look
When
thin.
she said, I guess it appears thinner on the or thicker on the screen, and you didn't say anything, I was like, "This really."
Okay,
be
here
putting
it
up to
comes. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
You got
on your face.
Hmm. I was just looking through the back and I was like, oh, I want to talk about some of this artwork. And then I was like, wait, we'll talk about that when we get to the back.
I have that.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do things in order.
I gotta
This-
say, I really wanted to talk to Maria about so much process last time. Then
I did too,
realized-
but I think I got drunk.
I realized she didn't remember a lot of it, or you know what I mean. Like I wanted to get deep into it, and I was like, oh, she doesn't.
Well, I was asking her a bunch of stuff, Tom, after you left. I like periodically I would ask
Yeah.
more stuff, but like most of it, she would just be like, "Oh, that was the DeBell brothers," or DeBell. What is it?
Dave.
I forgot already.
Yes,
I'm just-
DeBell.
I'm just way
Thank
more
you.
interested
But
in the
she would say
creation
it's
of
the
it.
DeBell brothers mostly, and
Yeah.
so she only
But
had
in
so
the-
much answers.
Like the book itself, I'm like, okay, it's the wheel time, but they drew pictures. But like how they
Mhm.
made it, I'm like, I want to know everything about that.
Yeah,
So I
should
don't
be
see
what
the
we
brothers
should
here.
do.
Were they like producers on it or something? I don't even see
Yeah.
their names. I don't see their names in the. Oh, DeBell.
it's in the
okay.
very, very beginning.
So
yeah.
they're consultants.
Yeah, and
Original
apparently
series
According to Alan,
edited by
they're
Ernst
Atlanta
Bell and Rich
based.
Young.
Like,
Consultation, Ernst and Les Bell.
I'll get Alan on too because he's got some thoughts on this. Which again, he really likes.
Well, yeah,
the process
Alan.
from there.
Okay.
So I said this to Maria, but they're listed as thematic consultants. Maria and Bob Klutz and Alan Romanchuk. And I really like that it says written by Robert Jordan, adapted by Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what's funny is I feel like they should do that for the show.
The
Have I not-
show.
have
They
have I made that
do.
joke yet? Yeah.
It says adapted for the screen by Rafe Junkins, I think, at the beginning of every show. I could
But
be
the
wrong.
writers like translate. You know, I say the same damn
Yeah.
thing every time.
Yeah, I know.
Don't undermine me.
Don't you
What they
undermine
did,
me.
unlike the show, was stick to the books. Also, I was going to bring that up. That happens a lot in this book. It's like they're following the book. crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. What a concept.
All right,
This is-
issue 1. I'm going to do the thing that Tom used to do, and I sort of started to do when we were doing our last reread, and I'll give you a one sentence about the chapter, and we can talk about it.
Ooh, okay.
Ready? Chapter
Let's
1,
go.
we
Tennis
walk
field.
the quarry road, carry some brandy barrels, meet Matt and Ewan, and Moraine gives a gift, and the land looms in a doorway.
All right. You want
Wait
to
a
go to the
minute,
next
where are
one,
you
or we
reading
good?
from?
That's just chapter 1. I don't know what you're talking about.
Am I reading the wrong book?
Yeah, it doesn't say any of that.
It doesn't say it.
No.
I
Oh, did you do
wrote
a
it.
summary? Oh, I missed
Yeah,
your summary.
summary of chapter
That
1.
was very good. That was
What
nice.
do you guys want to mention about chapter 1? Is there anything that comes to mind, Jono?
I love that we get the wind. We get like the real fucking beginning of the Wheel of Time, which is
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
the wind. And I honestly, I'm one of the least critical people when it comes to many things, including art, especially. But I do love the fact that they have the snow and the dells and the dips and all that of like the Westwood, because that is really what's going on. It's when spring should be here now, and instead there's still snow stubbornly clinging on. Also, I liked the sand hills. I'd forgotten how there
Do you
may be a
picture the
little
sand hills
sand.
as bright yellow sand, though? Thought that was a
No,
little
I think
weird.
of it more as kind of like scrub brush growing on it, because it is that, in fact, the what used to be a beach 3,000 years ago, but now has had thousands of years of dirt pile onto
Yeah,
it.
I feel like
Maybe
it would
not-
just be less beachy looking. Also, I
Yes.
wrote no wind swirls. This is the comic book. You're not gonna no indication whatsoever artistically that the wind is there. You're just drawing an empty panel and talking about the wind moving.
Yeah.
Thought that was interesting.
Why would you
Yeah,
have
that's a
wind
good
swirls?
point.
Take a look at the first one, though. Technically, on
Well,
the
his
left,
cloak. His
Yeah.
cloak is billowing, so that's the
Well, that's the cover, but yes, yeah,
so that's the representation of wind.
that's
Look
true.
at-
And well, let's see Rand and Tam walking here. Yeah,
He gets the hair. He
Tam's
gets
cloak
the
is
hair and
definitely
the
billowing.
cloak.
Their cloaks are billowing for sure.
I mean, you have to do that. So I don't like the design of the page where you see the mirror draw.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. The one in chapter 4 is fantastic, I thought, and this one is, although a cool drawing of it, weirdly overlaid with Rand turning around and looking at him, and then his feet, and then he falls back, and it just feels a little convoluted. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like that should be a
There's a lot
standout
going
panel of
on.
him like creepily being there.
I feel like if you're gonna make this book, you have to consider the idea that like this might be the only comic book that anybody ever reads in their entire life because they like the Wheel
Nope,
of Time.
second. Yeah.
And the storytelling should be extremely clear and not.
Instead it's like a triple
stuff like
pane
that.
piece right here. It's very, or I guess technically, it is 3.
No, it's 3, yeah, for sure, yeah.
It's
So
very,
it's-
Also, I don't know that he's in any of those panels. Is he supposed to be in that top panel and he's just overlapping all? Well, technically 4 with the horse foot, but like,
Yeah, but
is he
I would think
overlapping all those and he's supposed to be in the top panel, or is the
If you're
top panel
editing
just
the-
the woods? I don't know.
if you're editing the book, you send this page back and be like, that's not going to work.
yeah.
Well,
this is a
they're
very
clearly
strange
trying to
thing
cram
to
too
me.
much into one page, I think, which is the.
I think
I
he
mean-
does a pretty good. I mean, I didn't get very far, but the writing does a pretty good job of hitting every single thing that it needs to hit, so you
Yeah.
understand what's going on, and cutting out everything that you don't like. It's
Maria
almost
touched
like
that on.
it's almost
a
like
little
you
bit.
can go follow the book explicitly and just
know that you've got a good story already.
I'm
Yeah.
sensing that that's going to be a repeated theme throughout this comic book coverage.
Yeah.
That we're just
I
going to be
didn't
like, wow, look at you can just adapt book 1
Jono.
into.
I wasn't
into,
even headed that direction on purpose. Like when I was
Yeah.
saying that,
Good.
just
Yes, John?
halfway through the sentence, I was like, oh.
I don't know if you guys thought about this, but it seems like a good idea is to follow the book.
No, I never thought about that. That's
Just-
crazy. What a good idea.
Yeah. But it's definitely an interesting thing.
How loyal
I-
lives then?
God
I
damn
don't
it,
think so.
Vince! Yes.
He
Queer
literally does
character
that
of
to you
color?
every
I
episode.
can't wait to see. Yes, Loyal
Yeah.
is there.
Rafe actually is going to edit everyone's comics to kill him too. Tom, I wanted to have that conversation just as much as you did with Maria, but unfortunately, as
Yeah.
Joe mentioned, we don't actually. I don't think she remembers all of it. How dare she not remember shit? 25 years later, like that level of
Wow.
granularity. Because to
How
me, that's
different would it be if they adapted the comic?
that's what's interesting to me.
They've already storyboarded it for you.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I was
the
thinking.
comic.
It's fully storyboarded right here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
It is done.
Yeah.
Oh, it just makes it more disappointing.
Because, I mean, all right, let's
Anyway.
put it this way. Volume 1 does have way more issues than there are episodes of the show, but the issues of the comic could be, that would be like 5 minutes of a show almost. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
depending on the scene. But, like, you know, you could definitely have taken this comic book and gone like, all right, this is a pretty clear, like, visual breakdown of the
Yeah.
entire first book.
Yeah.
Let's
That'd be an
make this
interesting
into a
question for
television series.
Sarah.
Yeah,
For Sarah Nakamura. That would be actually a question.
Yeah, I wonder
like,
if
would you
they had
guys-
like looked at the comics at all, or even considered that as like a source material to like review for like a more
pretty
truncated version of the story.
it's pretty crazy. It's pretty spot on.
I think
I haven't gotten much further.
I'm kind of
but
fascinated. I never knew what it was going to show. Right? Again, I'm not a comic guy at all, so I didn't know how much they, of the actual book they were going to show. And obviously, there's, I don't know if you know this, hundreds of pages of text missing, but at the same time, there is a lot of description that's in there, a lot of the conversations that are in there, a lot of the background. It's really
it's almost like you
done.
can put a lot of text just into the picture because it's description.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see the
that's-
dialogue,
Mm-hmm.
and
I wouldn't go that far. I don't know about that idea.
the effect they use for smoke in these is not good because it looks like the town's either on fire or it's like was on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that black smoke is.
I've seen it more than in more than one place.
If that's
can you go back one?
a chimney, then what are they
Thanks.
burning? Coal?
Yeah, it does look like coal.
Can you go back one, Joe?
Yeah, this is the back one. Yeah.
Yeah, can you look at Rand's like on the middle there on the right? His shadow from his nose makes it look like he's got, what is it, a hair lip or something?
He just has a bloody nose. It's fine.
Oh, okay. He fell over that aggressively.
Yeah, he fell really hard on the ground.
No, it's just seasonal allergies.
Yeah.
He
And
kind
a
of
little
looks
bit
like
of
you there,
nasal
Jono. He's got those gray blue eyes and red hair.
Just like John. Jono, you should play Randall Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40-year-old me.
No.
All right. Oh. That being said, as soon as I started reading, like when we get into the Two Rivers, or we get into Evans Field, I get so excited. Because I fucking love Evans Field. It's
Yeah.
This is good. It's 2 issues
Yeah.
and they're already on the way
his
back to
fan
the
slides are
farm.
impeccable.
fuck
I
off,
don't-
Liam.
So the art's
wait.
not to my taste, but like the way it's been done seems. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
why
don't
I'm
like
surprised.
I don't like love the art, but there's a lot that's
Obvious-
good.
Obviously, Chuck
Yeah.
Dixon knows what he's doing.
Mhm.
Think of him. What you're doing.
Let's see. Go back
What'd
one.
you guys
Joe.
think about
You
Matt
keep
speaking
skipping
up?
ahead. God damn it, Joe.
I'm trying to move. We're trying to talk about one issue. What do you want to talk about on this
Yeah.
page? Send Bowie
Well,
smoke pipe.
We can't go panel by panel. His
Yeah, what do you
smoke
think
looks
about
more like where the chimney
Tan's
should go.
cocaine addiction and
Let's talk about
what's her
Daisy
name?
Conger's
Ancient Rat.
tits.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Daisy Conger's tits. Not bad.
She's a
Fucking
healthy woman.
stacked.
Yeah, isn't she supposed to be?
Maybe
She's a healthy
maybe
woman.
she's a wet nurse. She like nursed all the kids in the village, so her tits are really big.
No, just
there's-
Isn't
just
she
her
supposed to be
family.
She's a big, full-figured woman that outweighs her husband by 50 pounds. And seems on
Yeah,
model to
thinking
me.
of-
I don't remember the description of
I
her
guess
at all.
I guess the 50 pounds is both in both of her titties.
Yeah. Also,
might
she's
be.
carrying a hatchet wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taffy, there's not a lot of women in the Wheel of Time that don't have big bosoms.
That's true. Except
No, there are.
for the Eyes to Die. Was it what's that chick's name? When I can't believe I forgot her name. When Nynaeve needs to switch with her, she puts on her clothes, the Sildam, and
She's like, "Oh, your titties are
Oh,
too
yeah, yeah.
small."
she's like, "Oh,
Wait.
it's too snug in the chest and too, and it's just pointing out that Nynaeve's got a stacked body.
Either that
And the
or
other
it's
chick
for
is
a
a flat
reread.
bitch.
And maybe the villains have no titties,
That's what
Yeah,
it
maybe.
is.
Yeah.
like a witch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for
maybe.
Lanfear.
Yeah.
Y'all know
Yeah.
Lanfear has amazing breasts.
And Grendel.
Maddie coming up to steal Rand away.
Wait, but Lanfear used to be good. She kind of operates.
That's
in a
true.
gray
That's
area.
true.
That's what it
Think
was.
about
She got a breast reduction and went evil.
I love this panel of Sun Bowie in the bottom left, like hacking up smoke.
Seriously,
while he's
don't go
yelling at
evil.
the
Your
kids.
Yeah.
taser's great.
It's just clinging to his face.
They made Sid Bowie one evil looking motherfucker. Like he
Yeah,
is,
totally.
like he's gonna be doing the anti-smoking ads like with a fucking thing in his like throat soon enough. Like he's just not
Sun
looking
Bowie's
good.
like, Brand, I need to talk to you about.
I feel like that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was good. I liked it.
I think Bran looks terrifying. Maybe-
That
Yeah,
upper right
Brand-
panel he does.
Bran looks like
Yeah.
a potato that got like a face drawn onto him. That's not.
I mean,
exactly
Brand
Yeah.
is
how
supposed to
I-
be like a hefty dude. I think it's fine.
I know
I
he's
mean,
supposed to
other-
be hefty.
Then critiquing the choices, like how they did the characters. Like even the storytelling is pretty spot on.
Yeah,
It's not like
Yeah.
the style of the art itself. But
There's a
Yeah,
few.
some of the
I mean,
art-
in some later issues, I have some notes, but like, there's a few issues where I'm like, the storytelling's a little like it's a little too much. Kind of like this page where it's just like talking heads in a room, you know, and like I don't
Uh-huh.
know. You could do with a little more camera angles. You could do with a little more like inventive storytelling in terms of visually.
it's
getting
funny.
a point across.
I was thinking about saying that. And I was like, I just criticized it for being too dynamic on the second page. Now I'm going to be like, this is too flat. It's like,
Well, this isn't too
fucking-
dynamic. I think this is like, it's not that it's being too dynamic. It's just that it's like a little confusing with the overlap.
Yeah,
like it's
the
well, I guess we're just too
confusion, not the
dynamic.
dynamicism.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even the talking heads seem varied enough. I suppose it seems like everybody's wearing the same fucking thing.
Well, so that's
I guess,
I was actually like
technically
applauding that
appropriate.
last episode, Tom. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, the Two Rivers is supposed to be like a little bland
Browns and
and
green.
browns
Yeah.
and greens and like Nynaeve and Egwene have
That's-
purple on and blue on later, and I'm like, okay, that's probably like a little bit more than they would have though, you know, kind of thing, or like maybe a little
Uh-huh.
more muted of a color choice would have been better to make Moraine
might-
stand out with her blue dress. But like aside from that, like I think it's mostly pretty good.
might
Assuming
be
that when
where
we get to the Tinkers, it's like crazy colors and shit.
That might be a place where I think you would take some license, even if you just give them different color cloaks.
Right.
It's
You know, it just stuck out to me that all have
There could
colors.
have been
I'm
some like more variations, I think.
I
in
don't
the
think
color
they would.
palette.
Yeah. Even if it's just still earth tones, but just
They're wearing
green,
the
red,
stuff
orange,
Two Rivers
brown.
woolens.
Yeah, I'd just
Yeah.
change it a little bit. Make it stick out
You're
more.
both right. Joe, could you go back one more? I know. I'm not going to
Sure.
keep saying this. Top left one.
No.
What
Yeah.
do you guys think about how like, Bella's got a pretty fucking pretty sexy turn of the calf there, right?
That's true. That's a nice
That's like-
round.
It's a
rump.
well-turned calf, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking hot.
And
That
I brought this up
happens-
last week, but like the bottom right of Rand's like laughing with Matt, I'm like, and even Matt himself, like they look like they're 13.
Yeah.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
like
Like
it.
you,
I don't like it.
and then you go back to like this page or this page, and Rand looks
Wait a
like
minute.
he's like, you know, 18.
Go to
Just
the
the
page,
panel
Jono.
right above.
Pointed out. Go to the very next page, not the
Okay.
one to the right. I have a misprint here.
I'm saying, oh, this one?
I got Bella's ass 2 times in a row.
Oh, yeah,
fuck
it's right there.
Lucky.
You won.
Yeah.
There's Bella's ass on the top right, and there it is again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
you're right,
That
yeah.
first one is really. She actually
It's
doesn't
even-
look very
it's even
healthy
stronger.
there.
Is
Yeah,
this
but she
panel
looks kinda
digitally repeated?
dehydrated.
I don't know. It looks like it's Rand sitting. Maybe Rand sitting down more. They are different.
They change it a little.
Wait, Matt's the same. Oh no, he's not. They're both different. Anyway,
Yeah, they're
Look,
different.
just
but-
look at the panel in the middle, or is that what you call it? Like is
Yeah.
a whole piece called a panel or one piece? One
no, a
image.
page is a page. A panel is the
Okay, so the middle
Individual
panel.
drawings.
Look. They look like they're in their early 20s, and then the one right below, they look like they're
yeah.
12.
That's yeah. Like again, like I not to knock the art completely because he's doing a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Designing a million characters right off the bat for this thing. Like, geez, how many characters do you have to draw and like get approved?
Yeah.
I think
By the
that's one
Bells
more
and
reason
Maria and
to
everybody.
work on the colors and stuff if you're having that much difficulty staying on model and
Yeah, like maybe
differentiating the
like
characters.
it would help if Rand was differentiating a little bit before, like
I mean,
from
even
Matt's color cloak kind of
I
thing.
feel like even Random Matt's hair changes from. Like,
Yeah,
like if you
Oh, yeah,
if
there's
you're not
the- yeah.
He's odd.
if you're not good at drawing distinct faces that
Turned.
people can just straight,
Yeah.
then hair is your friend. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you guys? I was gonna bring up my favorite Norm Macdonald skit where he's the guy who does the what's his name? Who the Unabomber? Have I
Oh,
ever?
right.
Yeah, I think I probably brought this up half a dozen times.
Yeah.
Where the whole point is that he can't draw hair, can't draw eyes, and so he just puts on glasses and a fucking hoodie on every one of his people, and he's like, "Yeah, never been caught, by the way." Over and over, fucking gold.
The art looks dated to me, and
Perfect.
inconsistency is rampant. I mean, like the inconsistency is
I
pretty
mean-
rampant, but I mean, it is dated. These comics came out what, like 08?
that's interesting. You know what's interesting about
That's
this?
not
Like,
right.
I'm sure the artist you probably did not pay a high page rate, and you probably paid Chuck
Oh,
Dixon
yeah.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, like, shouldn't you have gone the other way?
Yeah,
For a
I
visual
kind of agree.
book.
So this is 2011, by the way. This came out,
Well, I mean,
or at
so,
least
so
the
somebody,
date in my hardback. does.
somebody's already written a
That's
novel.
not-
You could give a decent newcomer like a shot on it and edit it, and they could probably put together the story and then pay
Mhm.
somebody more money to do the art.
I mean, I know they
Yeah.
wanted, like, let's, for instance, they probably got Chuck Dixon or somebody that's well known in the comic book industry for a name, but like you could have, I don't know,
What name?
his name,
Oh, okay.
his fame of his name. But
Yeah,
like, I don't. But is that necessary, or the art? Like the art would bring people in if it was better.
I don't know.
I
Like
guess
the
that's
fucking
Tom's point.
comics gonna. Like, it's the eye of the
I don't
world.
know. I don't know if you can get a name artist to do this. I guess.
Not a named artist, but like you were saying, Tom, like an up and comer that could have like handled the weight or the shouldered
Sure.
the weight of this like enormous. Fucking
Well, that's what I
thing.
mean. Take the money you're going to pay Chuck Dixon, pay the artist. Take what you pay the artist, pay a new writer. That like basically we just need you
or
to
like
follow the
and
book.
I mean this seriously. Like maybe give. All right, I was gonna say give it to Maria and Alan or something like that, but like they don't know anything about comics. So like it's this much compared to how much they can edit a book. But so maybe that's a dumb idea. And you do need somebody well versed in comics to be like, let me translate this for you. That being said, I mean, like you could have had two no names on there, and the art could have been a step above. Like if you had paid the artist and the writer or adapter rather equally, maybe it would have been a better quality.
If you're the editor and all you do is put markers in the novel and like give it to the artist and just like this is the part of the book you need to tell up to here, and they just draw it out and then you script it after, that could have worked too.
Jono.
Legitimate question. Thank you, Taffy. You said like the art looks dated. The comic book I've read beyond this would be the Ultimates, which I double checked came out a decade before.
Also dated, yeah.
What do you mean dated? What is the difference as far as like style? Like it's like, and is there
that's a
like
good
what
question.
once it's retro is now current again? Like, what does that?
I don't know.
mean?
I don't necessarily understand that myself.
Well, Glenn said the art.
I think it just looks simplistic and cartoonish, and it should, because obviously this guy went on to do animation and stuff like that. So I guess that was the vibe they were going for, to keep it
These
simple,
two have two of my
but-
favorite. Those are two of my favorite
Oh fuck
images
yeah!
here.
Check my name out.
Jack Candy. Oh God.
Okay.
Well, we'll get right into the second.
I mean, I don't know. I think at the least you need somebody that's really good with faces.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
consistent because the faces always look different. Yeah.
It's funny, Tom, that you mentioned that, because like an animator should be able to turn a character's body and head from front to back with almost zero problem. So I mean, like that's kind of interesting note. But
I don't know if
know.
maybe that's not where he intended that he was going, but that's clearly what he kind of
very
himself
fair.
did.
I don't know. I'm with you on the note of like you could have not paid for Chuck Dixon and maybe paid for somebody else to adapt it that just knows what they're doing, kind of thing. Like less pay for the name and like the ability, but like just pay for the ability and like maybe get an artist in here that could meet those demands a little better. I know, and again, I actually really like, especially when we next episode when we talk about the bonus material. There's a ton of great sketches.
Yeah.
From
really is.
Chase as he's designing these characters, and I'm like, these look amazing. Which means when he has time, he can produce.
Well, maybe
that's
a lot
really
of people
good,
are
but like maybe
drawing
I don't know what
figure
kind
than
of deadline
a
he was
story.
under. Yeah.
You know, if you look at these drawings of Moraine too, it seems maybe I'm crazy, but you look at it clear that like you can figure out that he's kind of really wishes that he was Jim Chung, but he's not.
That
Yeah.
relaxed.
You see it?
That relaxed photo of her,
Yeah.
like, no, you know my name, Delightful.
Especially
Just call me Marie. Like,
go.
I
A
wrote
few more
Moraine
over.
smiling was unnerving.
yeah,
Go-
it
go
really
near-
is. She's like trying to
It's-
put them at ease, but she looks like a.
That
a
one for
weird
sure.
smile.
That one of her for sure. The full figure,
Yeah.
and then I want to say the third to last page. Like she
Also, the full figure looks like she's. I mean, I know it's just the panel, but like she looks like a tall woman.
Yeah, 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
Double
And then
Ds.
you get to this panel, and she's like a little taller than Ewan. But then when she's standing next to Rand, which is fair because I mean Ewan's shorter, but like, look how small
But
she looks
is
to
Ewan
Rand. It's
shorter?
hilarious. Well, Rand's taller than everybody, so I mean,
Yeah, I get
Ewan's
that.
younger
But
than
is
them,
Ewan
right?
shorter?
He's a-
Like, 'cause she's
he's a
supposed to
younger-
be short even for Carrion, so she's like barely scraping 5 feet.
go to
Ewan
go to the
is
page
a teenage
after that.
dude.
like that looks like Jim Chung, the top two.
oh yeah, I
Or
can
like
see
it,
that.
like it's trying to be.
Yeah.
I guess I could go back.
Um,
I'm
and
gonna look up
it makes
Jim
me-
Chung.
It makes me want to.
All right,
well,
let's
he's
talk about
great.
these Ravens. First of all, I wrote
What did Jim
Raven
Chung work
Vision.
on?
I don't know if that was necessary. Like you could have. This is like almost an entire page of them throwing chucking rocks at a bird. That I'm like, I'm not sure that was like super necessary, which could have solved this problem of having another page to show the Myrddraal like be there and then not be there on the same pathway that Rand's looking over his shoulder at. Like if you're trying to find a page to cut, like it's right here with the bird.
Well, that
Like,
or
this
the
is-
one, the one
could
two
just be
before
one
it where
page.
there's
Except
an entire page of stacking barrels.
yes, yeah.
Maybe we could have.
Well, it's given the feel.
No, I mean
don't-
they're having a
I'm not gonna-
conversation. I mean, like you need to taste the conversation throughout the panels. Like I'm
They
just
need
saying, like
something
if you
to do
cut
while
these
they're
3
delivering
Raven
exposition.
Vision panels, that's half a page right
Well,
there.
that's
And
like- But that's like
quarter
the
of a page
coolest
right
part of
there.
all. And it's also the only part that's letting you know that like something's afoot. You take those out, what do we got? People walking
You
around.
know
with
something
their
that
backpacks.
because we had the Ravens extra prologue in the beginning where like Egwene was like the Ravens are creepy. So like
So-
you could
I
have
gotta
been like, I feel like I'm being watched, and the kid just chucked rocks at a raven and just left it alone.
I gotta
I don't
say,
know.
if you take
I'm
this-
just saying
if you-
Raven and Vision wasn't necessary.
No, if you take the
Raven Vision.
out, this is so boring.
Can you do me a favor? Like one question. Don't have to. What would like if you were seeing through the eyes of a raven on like in another like legitimate like is this weird purple glaze kind of thing a standard comic book to kind of like
No, I think that's like an evil bad guy is looking to the Ravens kind of
evil?
standard comic book thing that I would say. Like that is a very clear representation of like that's not a normal Raven. There's something evil going on. They're using some sort of magic that I don't understand yet because this is V1, kind of thing. That's what's going
This
on there.
panel of the Raven ducking out of the way of the rock is one of the best things I've ever seen.
Could you read it for me? What's it say there, Taffy?
No, I know you like what it says. You want me to read
What's
that
it
for
say?
you? He looks
can
at
you read it for
he's
me?
looking straight at them. They chuck the rocks. He nonchalantly throws his head to the side, and then he's all, "Caw!"
Nice.
And then he's all, "Scream!"
No.
Scream.
Yeah. That's tWoTcast this week. This to me is the culmination of everything I needed to fucking read. Scree, I'm out.
Do ravens say caw? I know crows do. I never hear ravens say craw.
So
They just play that.
Yeah, that would have been more unnerving. They're just a series
Whoa.
of clicks.
So I know that Corpus Corax is the smartest
Like
of
a
all
dolphin.
birds because
Yeah.
that is from Ace Ventura 2.
Mhm.
Um,
And you know what
Ah,
happens in
a
Ace
vi-
Ventura too? He has sex with Swan Sanche.
Swan Sanche, yes.
Full circle.
Starts an
The
uproar in the
Raven
whole
does
village.
freaking laser beams.
In their freaking
Yes,
heads.
they do. They do.
Then it looks like Moraine is enjoying her staff.
Yeah, it does. Which, by the way,
yeah.
is nicely
She's hung
gnarled.
on to that staff a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look
She
at those,
is, I
like,
mean,
that
like,
like fingering
at those
technique.
fingers.
looks,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's a good design for her. But the smiling panel is terrifying.
The smiling panel
Yeah.
is weird. I do like how Moraine looks. Again, a lot of the
Yeah.
character designs are really good. I mean, the Two Rivers characters are on the blander side color-wise, but I mean, it's kind of like what you imagine in your brain. Before there's a TV show, like I just imagined, whitish shirts with
Sure.
with ties to the top and a brown cloak. I mean, that's kind of like what I.
Yeah,
always
I don't
have.
have a problem with
I don't
that
have
at
to
all.
differentiate them when it's my imagination I'm reading.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, this panel of land is awesome. Like just him standing that's a really cool angle. I like how they're
Is
like
that perspective?
down low and
I feel like it's weird. Is it
I like
weird?
it.
Yeah, the one
it's
of
a little
land.
shy lensy, but like I like it.
I'm out on that one.
What about
Maybe
all
that's
right?
just
So
the-
all right, fair enough. However, what about
Maybe
Land's
it's
cloak?
just the show how imposing.
I think it's super cool. You can kind of see it's like
Oh,
turning
yeah.
invisible sort of, and you can see through it, see the doorway behind him, and see like
I
and
do
his
like
shoulders
that.
kind of disappearing. That's awesome. A little less obvious, but in the panel with him and Moraine at the bottom right, it's doing it again with her arm behind it.
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying that a lot. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff with. I mean, it's not all the time, but like they do some cool stuff with Land's cloak. And I'm like,
That
that's
one from the
that's
top
pretty
looks
fun to
like
see that
this-
drawn for the first time.
Oh,
ever.
even her. What's it called? The gem on her head.
Because
That's
it's the same.
different.
Yeah.
From her first page, it's different on all the other pages.
Yeah, it's a little bigger on that page, and then it gets smaller.
That-
Oh, you're right. It's hanging down. And in
yeah,
this
they did
panel,
that.
It's
That's
in
a
the
big,
middle.
That's a big misfire.
What's
I bet.
way
I
to
bet
go,
Maria was like,
Alan.
we're not going to make him redraw that, right? Okay.
I don't know.
That would have taken 2 seconds. I could do it right now with
I
a
know.
razor.
Just erase.
They didn't have
Redraw
erasers back
gem.
then. This is old.
Redraw gem. Got it.
Back then.
Yeah.
Well, I
Tom,
mean, in
This
their
is
defense, it
old
is just
style.
the first introductory page. It seems to be right everywhere else.
does it?
Yeah, it's hanging down off the chain like it's supposed to in every other panel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so then fix it to one.
You mean in every other panel?
Thank
yeah, and
you.
that's what I said. Panel.
Okay.
What would I
said.
do without Taffy?
Anyway, that's issue 1. It ends with them getting a gift from Moraine, and then Ewan's like, "I got a whole silver penny." Fucking kid. Fucking annoying ass kid.
Yeah,
It's
that's a really annoying.
That's the only flaw, maybe. Well, like we have our comments, but the biggest flaw is just like that's the cliffhanger. It's gonna be the best
Yeah.
bell time ever.
We got a gift. We got a
Really?
gift. A whole penny.
By
A
the way,
whole
that
quarter.
was the original whole first book. Only afterwards, Harriet recommended that he edit it. Did you know that? Yeah.
just that.
Yeah. Best belt time ever.
The most
I
wholesome.
didn't imagine Rand wearing a cashmere sweater.
Wyatt, man, you got to work on your imagination.
Joe, can I have the comic book that you draw? That is way better. I was like thinking about that today as I was reading chapter 4. I was like, I'm gonna ask Maria for like the original scripts. Just feel like, here's my
how
version
you
of that.
do it.
Here's my version of that issue. So when you start doing Great Hunt 5 years from now, and because finally someone's decided to greenlight that project for the 15th time in a row, you can call me.
Call
That would
me.
be awesome. Because then
Mm.
you'd have a lot of work done already on it, right?
Yeah,
Although it would be outdated.
it would be outdated. Yeah.
10 years ago, comic. All right.
Chapter 2,
Um,
news from Pat and Fane. Rand likes interrupting performances, then we meet Perrin. And Tom.
Great summary.
What do you,
I knew what that
do you
was.
think about? Oh, thanks. What do
Uh-huh.
you think about this Tom cover?
Bitchin'.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it feels weird being in like the like reading it like it was like a second. Like, this is panel 1 of chapter 2.
It's
And I was
great.
like, what the fuck? But like knowing that this is actually more of a cover, I think it's actually really damn cool. Again, if I'm being a critique of anything, it would probably be the motherfucking show.
Oh,
This
wait,
is how you draw
Tom's
a
gonna
goddamn.
go. I'm going. We're all.
Oh.
That's it. That's the show. Tom's leaving.
It's
Good night,
about
Tom.
it's about time and it's about to pour rain.
It's a
Bye,
bell time.
Tom. Bye, Tom. I'll miss you. See you next time. All right,
I was
bye.
gonna
I'm
say,
out of here.
Study your math. You know.
What you guys don't know is that Tom actually just sits there with his headphones in bed, listening to this the entire time.
Sorry, John. What were you saying about the cover? I totally missed everything.
I was gonna shit on the show because that's what a Gleeman's Cloak's supposed to look like, and they somehow fucked it up. But anyway,
there is some again. I blame this on deadlines and how much time he had, but there are some panels with Tom's cloak that I'm like, wow, you could have tried a little harder on that one.
Okay.
That's okay, kind of thing. But like, it's mostly the ones where he's flipping around and moving, and I'm like, okay, I get it. It's not the, in comics they do like the after image thing. Like if the Flash is running or something, they'll draw him 10 times, but it's the last part that's drawn is the where he is currently at, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a flipping panel of Tom where I'm like, you really thrown that cloak in on those flipping panels, which again, it makes sense, but if you had more time. Anyway, the arrival of the
question. Hey, go back one real quickly. Is at the bottom right it says the coming of the peddler? Is that
Yes
the name of the episode, or
no?
is that
He's ejaculating.
I was gonna go like what?
He's just shooting all over those horses' asses.
Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't? Look at those. They're very strong haunches.
Just staring at that down the road.
There's a legitimate question.
Also, I'm not saying this shouldn't be the case, but is it weird that Patton Fane has like 6 fucking horses pulling his wagons?
No,
isn't that a lot? That's a lot,
it seems
right?
like it. That's a large wagon, though. It's a big.
It is a huge fucking wagon with like a ton of shit on it. So like, I get it, sort of. Yeah. And I assume he sleeps in there, like that's his home when he's on the road and shit.
And
but
it looks like he's got to be able to lock that. He's got all his wares on the outside. How does he lock that up and keep track of everything? Like,
it's like a food truck, an awning folds
shutters it down.
Yeah, I was trying to look for like an awning that would come down and cover all that.
Maybe they all lock individually.
Oh, that's a lot of lock. Look at all the boxes and stuff though on the side.
It's a lot. It's a lot of locking individual boxes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. I didn't know.
Tom comes listening to himself talk about this show.
That may be true, White Man.
Yeah.
And we're not here to judge Tom so much as to help him ejaculate.
Yes,
4 of those horses are 8 Trollocs.
Oh yeah, totally.
How much fun would that be? Like, this is weird looking horses.
Horse.
Well, they only need the upper part of the costume, though. Like because if you get the Trollocs that have hooves for feet, they can just pretend there's a horse legs. So Patton Fane is essentially ejaculating on a bunch of Trolloc asses.
Who wouldn't? Also, on that note, go back to the thing on the top, if you will, on the thing you were just showing us with the horse asses. That's not right.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, the next one. I was just
page 1. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, top left here. Could you read the second yellow paragraph of exposition?
No.
Oh, damn it. So it says spices, clothing, and fabrics, books, meats from other lands.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
remember
got a lot of Shanjix in there.
I don't remember him carrying like carrying jerky and
doesn't he carry various sundries?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess sundry does say dry in it, but I don't think I would expect him to have like lion jerky from across the world. Like
lion jerky.
Meats from other lands feels like a weird choice.
I mean, I don't think it's like meats from other. I mean, lands is the weird word. I feel like it'd just be like, yeah, I brought some shit down from Bearlawn. Like I feel like it's like whatever town he was at before, or maybe a little further away, but like that kind of idea. Like he's bringing something the same way he gets their brandy and tobacco and brings it out into the world.
Yeah, but those are very like known like other than like,
Sure,
salt
but they're
and meat.
important. I'm just saying, like, instead of eating sheep for the 15th time, like, we got something from somewhere else, or whatever.
Yeah, because I guess
You know.
anywhere that's like
We can only
100
eat so much
miles away
mutton.
would be very exotic to them,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, it's sheep from
But
Maryland.
then he says,
I would
most
definitely fuck
important,
that.
news.
Oh, look, there's 2 testicles above his head.
Oh,
I like that Rand's like, I said I'd talk to you later. And he's like, no, not later, young man. He's super fucking creepy.
yeah.
That is like we've talked about like the few lines that like stick in my head. That is
Yeah.
one of them from the books. Later is like whenever I like say like, hey, I'll do that later. Like that sticks in my fucking head, and I don't know why. It's not a very great line, but just
I thought he did
Rand
a
yelling
great-
it right as the yeah.
Right.
It's been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Later, I said.
These close-ups
No.
of Pat and Fane are pretty good.
I wrote-
Wait, no,
Bane
that's
looks
Sven.
properly
That's Sven.
creepy, but the actor is now how my brain thinks of him. And I know that this is way before the show came out, but like I love that guy as Patton Fang, so he just crushed it.
Yeah.
But like this is also equally a great design for Fang.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not quite how I see him, but still, it's cool. I love the like
His
of all the
teeth are
things. I
too
love
nice.
the Fane
His teeth
in
should
the
be
show until the end.
I don't know. Oh man, he's got a creepy ass smile. There's a this is really off topic. There's a show called Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway, there's a great episode called Poirot, LaFau or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's a creepy murderer assassin guy, and he smiles like that the entire fucking time. And that's
I think
all
I know
thought.
what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
haven't seen
He's
it
a
for a
crazy,
long time.
like
but,
floaty
yeah.
clown man. It's awesome. Anyway, but that's what I think of that.
Jono, that show's hilarious. You should watch it. The original animated one, not the redo that they just fucking did.
Yeah, not the redo, Jono. Also,
Yeah.
can you look at these villagers' faces as they're taking in the news? That is the panel he did not spend a lot of time on.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, throw some faces in there. Look at that guy in the bottom left, I guess. What is the shape of that guy's head? I don't know what's happening there.
Is that not normal?
No, it's not good.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm reading it on my Kindle, which I don't use very often.
You've never had a freaked meat
Rock
rock and jerky.
randomly zooms in on shit. Rack and egg jerky would be very good.
Other land is everything outside the Two Rivers. I mean,
Yeah.
that's grown
Again,
goulash.
though, like, what's their curing process? Does it really last? I guess yes, jerky lasts for a long time, but it just
Hey,
feels
look, inbred sounds right to me.
Yeah, actually, yeah. They kind
Nailed
of
it.
do.
Yeah, you nailed it. What else have we got here? Oh, that's the I mentioned this multiple times last episode, but like these close-ups of certain characters where he spends time on the faces, like that Senbui is fantastic.
What
Yes.
do you think about the
Like
Yeah,
this
you
Patton
mentioned
Fane
that
is
last time.
fantastic. You know,
Yeah, what do you think about like Peyton Fane on that? Like, who wants to quote? Who wants to suck an old man's dick? Is what it looks like he's saying, just like him.
I will be telling you now.
Yeah,
This is straight out of the book for me. Like I know it's like missing a lot of what's going on, maybe to a little bit, but like
He kind of
this
reminds me
Patton
of.
Fane
Did you guys
part,
ever
like
see
Rand
Pootie
interrupting
Tang?
him. What's that?
Did you guys ever see Pootie Tang?
Yeah,
not in a long time.
I mean it's been
Okay.
a very long time.
You know the guy that's like the really creepy guy. He's like, "Hey, I want to do this." He's doing this like to
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes when she's out. I forgot her character. She's just
Uh,
always
she-
dancing. She's always dancing
She's always
like
Wanda
this.
Sykes.
I do not remember it well enough for that.
That guy reminds me. He looked like that. He's just like, oh shit. My fucking doorbell's ringing. How dare they? I'll be right back.
Oh, you want me to go get it?
Okay.
I'm nowhere near her. I'm 2,000 miles
Tom
away.
sent some Jim Cheung art in our text thread.
Oh, did he? Oh, yes, he did.
And he said Jim Cheung's Scarlet Witch is the swipe for Moraine, as in like that artist like looked at Jim Cheung's art of Scarlet Witch to get Moraine.
So who's Jim
But I
Cheung?
will He's a well-known comic artist. I will try to grab that. I mean, I'll grab it and bring it up in a second so everyone can see it. But that's kind of it's back to Tom's point earlier about like this guy looks a lot like Jim Chung, and I was like, oh, okay. I wrote the village council wants to hear the news first. Send close up. Oh, Fane's enjoying this.
Yeah,
What do you think
I
about
do
this
love. I like the like just pure satisfaction on him, like just leaning back.
Oh
and
yeah,
looking
he's
at
just
fucking
sitting
dumb.
back, like watching all these idiots froth at the bit for like his dumbass news.
News.
Chomp at the bit. Chomp at the bit.
Champing, technically.
Champing at the bit. Thank you.
Yeah.
The smoke looks better. It's only been pages later. Well, never mind. It's been a full issue later, but the smoke looks better in Sunboy already.
So that
So, like, I'm hoping there's like improvements as we go along. You know, subtly.
I hope so too. I've got a question for you because again, I downloaded mine on ebook, which is interesting because I never read on an ebook. How did they come out? Like one issue is pretty much one chapter at a time.
Yeah,
the
chapters
publication?
are issues. Yeah.
So they would have put out first Ravens, the prologue no one really cared too much about, then the prologue followed by actual chapter 1.
So I don't know if this came out in individual issues like Newspring did. It might have just been graphic novels like volumes. So that's
Interesting.
it may be why because Newspring is literally 8 issues of a comic book, but then they put it all together and that's a trade paperback and then, you know, hardback or whatever. Comes from that, like sales of a trade paperback usually translate into like, oh, we'll put this in hardback now. So like I don't know if these came out as issues because I don't think I ever saw an Eye of the World issue on the stands, you know, kind of thing. So
yeah,
it was probably just put out as a graphic novel, and that's why they called them chapters, and it, you know, was divided up this way. But this is all of these quote unquote chapters are basically the length of an issue of a comic book. So I guess they did it that way. I don't know.
Gotcha. Can you? I'm trying to do something dumb. I'm trying to do Oathbringer.
Came for the twat, stay for the booty tag. Yeah.
Stay on topic. I'm trying to reread it because I haven't started that shit in forever. Can you imagine some dumb dick having to do that? Like it's like this is a 1,200 page fucking hardback.
No, that's impossible
to translate.
Yeah.
I also sometimes think
it was an issue. Oh, Liam said it was an issues first. Okay, I did not know that.
Okay, so it came out fascinating.
Clearly not where I was buying comics,
Well,
or rather not that well dispersed.
It's very strange to be a neophyte to this genre while at the same time being, while drunken, very well read in the context itself.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, here's a
it's kind of the
question.
fun of doing this though, because you're seeing that we're all. I mean, I didn't read all the way through that. Like, I don't even own volume 5 and 6. So like, I have not read through all this. Like, we say reread, but really, But really, this comic is kind of new to us all. I mean, I did read the Newspring and like some of these volumes, but I have no idea how far I got. I definitely got well into volume 1. I don't know if I read it all. I probably read it all, but like, I don't think I got into volume 2 even. I think I was just buying them as they came out to like, let me just have these and own them because it's Wheel of Time stuff.
Yes.
That I want to have,
why not?
Yeah.
I
you gotta support the team, John. You know.
I was joking with Dan through our brother Dan through some text the other day. It was about we were talking about different types of porn we watch, but that's not important.
Not in
the
Georgia.
idea of like nothing now. That's very tough. But the idea of doing a first time because they're doing a first time read show, you know, about a first time reread show. What a stupid idea that is. Like there's just like this weird cutoff. Like if it's your second time reading, we don't want first or third or above. But I do think we should try to do a first time reread show just to see how niche of a product that is.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sounds like a good
Dan didn't
idea.
laugh either. Text Dan.
Hey, when you were talking to Dan about porn, were you guys sing? Make him say na 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 na.
Yeah.
Make him say
So actually, his wife calls him Dana when he's fucking, and he shoots his Dana, which is DNA, all over her face. Dana.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I hope he's
You're the
still
best,
on the
Jono.
show.
Good job. Good work.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Good job, Jono.
Thank you.
I mean, a little bit of a reach, but
Around?
where the fuck are we? God damn it! I keep losing my spot. I did that one again. All right, this is the panel that I thought was hilarious. Senbui
Yes.
takes a swipe at Rand. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sin's just trying to smack Rand in the face. Like Tam's just like,
Yes.
it's okay. Actually, Tam is holding his hand in the next panel. Never mind. Still a little fucking crazy that Sen would just be like, "Shut the fuck up, boy," and just like just go to backhand Rand. Like
Yeah.
that. It's insane.
You
Anyway.
wouldn't do
That
that?
was a crazy one. I mean, he's talking about the Dragon Reborn, or rather, the False Dragon.
False
He's
dragons.
He's like, he'll go mad and die. Rand is freaking out, but at the same time, Senbui is just like, get out of here, boy. So I'm like, holy shit. Does that happen in the books? Does Sen take a swipe at Rand in the books? I can't
No,
remember that.
nor I don't think the words "away with you" either are actually in the
Away
books.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
Okay.
by the way, I'm gonna start yelling that at my wife sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
you
I
gotta
like
yell
that.
away with
Yeah.
you.
Away with you.
And then just
Yeah.
backhand. Don't hit her, Jono, but backhand the air around her so the
Yes.
blow up doll like flaps backwards and then flaps forward.
Should be noted she also makes farts just like my chair. Like it's just constant farts.
Oh.
Are you
Liam saw
actually
this stomach shot.
you're actually sitting on her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
How do you
cool.
think we're? Yeah.
I saw it. Found it at a flea market. Okay.
Mm.
Rand was on a
Oh,
salon.
Ah!
It's
Yeah,
it's
fine.
all Dana and Pootie Tang porn.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes, Jono's wife does sell used cars. Oh, she
She
helps.
Well,
Yeah.
she doesn't do very well, if I'm being honest.
I mean, she's out front
Um,
waving in customers, but that's about it.
at her age, she's got some problems. Can I? please
Anyway,
finish?
Yes. Go ahead, elaborate if you want.
Yeah. At her age, she doesn't really like some of the holes have widened a little bit, so she can't hold as much air.
mhm.
Oh,
Um,
okay. All right.
And so it's kind of just this like light queef sound all the time.
So stupid.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That sounds about wrong, but it's true.
Anyway, the village council takes Fane away, and then the boys are like talking about all the shit that they're not supposed to be talking about, and he's like, "Shut your fucking mouth."
Yeah. It's awesome.
So anyway, we meet Perrin and Niniave. And Tom.
I was very excited to see what Perrin and Niniave were going to look like.
Yeah.
What
Perrin
did you
looks
think?
about right. I mean, he's big enough. He's got the curly hair, no beard, because
Uh-huh.
it's not that time yet for the books. I don't know. He looked good.
What did you think of
He
Niniave?
got the longer curly hair. It's fine. What'd you say?
I like the exchange. I like the exchange with her and Tom in the next panel.
Nynaeve, the only thing I would say is
Yeah.
like a Gween. First of all, they're there inexplicable. Like they pop up out of nowhere. That's the first top panel. The first
Yeah.
time you see them. So it's kind of because this is the page before, and it's just the boys talking. The next page, it's not like they walk up; they're just there yelling at them. So like that kind of took me off guard. But also, she's wearing like I said earlier, like she's wearing blue and Egwene's wearing purple, but you can barely see that. And then in the very next, so Nynaeve leaves, and then in the very
She
every
also
panel
doesn't
after
have all her
this-
hair gathered.
Well, it's in a braid behind her.
Not all of it. It's not all gathered in a braid.
You know what? You don't really see her braid.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
there. You
true.
can tell that there's a braid, but it's not all. She's doing the pirate look I did when I worked at Alessio's when I was 18.
Well, here's the confusing
Half
part.
up, half
Egwene's
down.
wearing purple, and Nynaeve is wearing blue, and then in every other panel after this, like Egwene's wearing blue. So I think they literally just mixed up. Who was who?
Where is she wearing purple?
I mean, in this, you can only see her sleeve, but it's that bottom left panel. You can see her dress.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
then the
it's true,
panel
yeah.
next to it, it's purple sleeve.
Oh,
Her
right.
Yeah,
back
it's
is to
pretty
you in
prevalent.
the first panel.
Also, could you zoom in on that fucking like creepy ass like they have those hands? It
I don't
looks
know
like
how many. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to you. I can't zoom in on the images
all right. It looks like in Scary
every
Movie
time.
2.
Every time we talk about this.
I'll zoom in on it for you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Bottom left looks like Scary Movie 2 hands got together.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
A little higher.
Up.
A little higher. Yeah. Up,
More
higher.
up.
No, no.
More
Am
up.
I looking at the? There it is.
There you
go. It looks like Scary Movie 2 hands got together to like fuck.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was good.
Yeah.
I mean, whoops. Where am I? God damn it. Backtracking again.
Also, I'll be honest. Egwene, bottom left, is not a very attractive woman. She looks like, honestly,
I thought that was a dude. I didn't know that was supposed to be a queen.
again,
That's
like
pretty rough.
well, not only are like even Matt in that upper panel when Nynaeve's scolding him looks nothing like the good drawings of Matt. Like there are definitely panels where he's going like, I don't have any time. This is what the kids look like, and he moves on. You know, I mean, and which again, deadlines and everything, I understand, but like, there's definitely some inconsistencies with the art overall that I would be like, I wish there was a little bit more.
It looks like not only does it look like a dude, it looks like an ugly dude. Like we're not doing.
Oh, hey,
great.
Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
It's hi, Patrick.
It's her
pretty
strong hand.
unsettling. Yeah. So, that's just an interesting.
That hand is like the scary version of Anakin and Padme.
Oh yeah.
It's tough.
Hey Glenn, how's your birthday? Is it getting better?
Glenn,
is your birthday better?
Birthday now?
Yeah, is your birthday better, Glenn?
Everybody,
we all
a toast. Here's a toast to Glenn. Getting the likes and the up votes and all that shit for tWoTcast.
Here you go, Glenn. Cheers.
Hey, thanks everybody.
Hold on.
All right, we've been dicking around on this chapter for a minute, but
who gives a fuck?
Tom backflipping here. Look, they just splashed color on his cloak.
That was funny though, how he comes in and he's just like pissed off about how they're treating him like shit.
I did
on
that
the last one, yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And then
this
this
some
part
old
here,
man or some woman was in there yelling at me with a stick.
Wait a minute, the one, oh yeah. And then this part here, his exchange with Nynaeve makes me laugh. It's perfect. He immediately knows how to manipulate. He manipulates her.
That's not Nynaeve. That's Egwene.
Oh shit.
That's what I was saying. They color their dresses different, and then it confuses you because you're like, "Wait, is that Nynaeve?
Oh.
Wait, no, she went inside and yelled at him to get
outside.
outside."
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
you've read.
There's a little bit of like.
My reading comprehension is in the gutter.
I'll be honest. So right now, Perrin looks a little bit like a lost Lee from JordanCon.
Lee.
You're talking about Lee.
Yeah, you see it though?
We're talking fucking Lee.
Jono, do you remember calling me? Like it was, I guess it was like 2 a.m. for you. Do you remember calling me? It was you and Shanda and Lee, and you guys were just went upstairs to get a drink or something.
Yeah,
you remember that?
It's Lee and he and Shandy.
Yeah,
and me and Shandy
and Shandy.
and
you're like, say hi to Lee. Lee's in the room. I'm like, who? Lee? I'm like, Lee. Just start like screaming.
I still sometimes think about how weird it is.
Skull.
I recommend everyone go to JordanCon because it's a wonderful thing. But I recommend even more people who don't need to be there unintentionally book a hotel at JordanCon to see the weirdest shit ever. Because like the people that go there, there was a family reunion one year and they could not have been more confused.
Yeah.
Like people who are there like, well, just stand here because I gotta go to a hotel. I gotta lay over to the airport, which
that
doesn't make any sense.
I went, like, is JordanCon 5? I think it was the first year I was there. There was a wedding there. And do you remember we all got the bride to come out and like dance with us on the dance floor after her wedding. Yeah.
I tried so hard to get in their wedding photos. I know
they found the wrong ballroom.
Oh, is that what it was? I forgot.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
Oh, to be young again. I feel like I've lost so much energy and excitement.
Yes.
And
What?
I feel like a completely
You're like a
different
spry
person than
young
that.
man, Jono.
Yeah, you are actually, Jono.
I don't know.
You keep
Sometimes
getting
when,
better looking.
Is
Thank
Tom
you.
is Tom being super creepy here when he was like, I always look for the hottest girl to hand me my flute later. When he's
No,
talking to a
he
queen.
totally no. It's funny because he totally diffused her. She's like,
That's true.
How do you diffuse
she's
a
like,
woman?
blah blah blah
Asking
blah.
for a friend.
Master Fane has come often to Edmund Field. He's always full of laughter, and she's like defending him, and he's like, well, I always find the prettiest girl. And she's like, oh, why, thank you. Like immediately, he knew
I would be
exactly
happy
what to
to.
say to her to get her to chill out. It was so funny.
Why don't I divert this conversation over here?
Yeah.
What do you think of his eyebrows and mustaches,
They're pretty cool looking.
Joe?
The eyebrows are long. I would say.
I'm aware
Yeah.
of that. What do you think of them? I can see things.
They're too long.
Okay, they're too long.
The mustaches are fantastic. That's
I'm honestly not. I don't know if I need them to be that dramatic, the eyebrows, but I think it's kind of fascinating. I'm also really thrilled at the idea of this guy motorboating like 20-year-old
Oh Jesus!
chicks in Carvalon now. It just feels like those girls probably had some rough times growing up. And this is really like, oh, Tom.
Oh no.
It's weird that we haven't gotten more of a female point of view on Ick in the audience. Thank you for being here, Wendy. We pay you so much.
Guys, you do. But if you pay me a little bit more, I'll tell you how hot actually Tom looks.
Oh, check your PayPal account. Just
The flipping thing. I don't know. That flipping thing would get me right there.
The flipping thing's not great, but like I do like the juggling of balls. I like the angles and stuff. And, I like the camera angles on that.
I'd like to juggle his balls.
yeah, goddamn. They're probably hanging down far enough that you can toss them while still being in your sack. Yeah. Go to
You
the
can
one before
them
it.
inside of the sack. That's how loose it is.
Yeah. Which, by the way, very bad.
Behind your
Very
back.
bad.
Somehow it still works. Holy shit!
Go to the page
That is
before
that is a rubber bandy sack if I've ever seen one.
It's not. You're gonna want to go to a doctor. But yeah, the one where parents saying like I could lift you.
What?
Oh,
What the hell is
right.
The one you were just showing one before. So what's technically page
God,
75.
I don't know, Jono. This one?
Just show
One before?
one before it. One before it. I was when I first just looked.
Oh,
at the page,
Tom says I can lift you. Gotcha. I thought you meant
Parents.
Aaron said that. Right.
No,
Oh,
parents
yeah.
says I can lift you. But like when I first looked at that page, like with like multiple Toms, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because he looks like he's shirtless. It's very strange for a second. He looks like he's shirtless and like bulgy and muscle as fuck. But it's just
Aaron?
a flowy white shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to go for here is my first time seeing what you guys had mentioned was like, here is a person in motion. So
Oh,
here's
yeah.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
And it threw me for a fucking loop. Reading it for a second.
So the weird thing is he's on the ground with them and then he flips back to the wall. So like typically that last one where he's ducking down on the wall would be the solid drawing.
Oh, to
And
show
like
that that's where he
him
landed.
back
Yeah,
flipping
because
up
it's-
would be all the lighter
It's
drawings,
backwards.
you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's backwards, yeah.
Or maybe
Because
we're
he's
looking
clearly
at
flipping
it
up onto
for-
the wall because he's up on the wall in the next page. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know, like kind of thing. So like that's reversed. Unless they want it, I don't know. That's a weird thing to show though. Like usually if you're like making motion work like that in a comic, the last place the person is at is the solid version of that character or whatever.
Okay.
Like, you know. Just a weird backwards thing. Anyway, what do we let's end this one. Anyway, Tam walks up and is like, "Hey, we got to go." And he's like, "What the fuck? I thought we were staying for the night," you know, kind of thing. Same thing from the weirdly enough from the books, which I thought was strange.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did it. This other panel, when it shows him jumping down from the wall, they did it the way that you just described.
Oh, so
Yeah. Wait,
past
does
a present. Weird.
Otto's home. Hi, Otto.
Hi,
Oh,
Otto.
they do.
Hi, everybody says hi to you, Otto.
Oh, drink, by the way, you degenerates in the audience who drink whenever we say Otto.
Oh, Otto's here. Let's drink.
Otto's here.
Just the same guy walks past all three of our.
Anyway, I
cameras.
wrote Tom's flirting with a queen. She's 17, bro. Tam scares Rand again, but now he trusts Rand's story because he talked to the council. Which I kind of always forget that note of like Rand being like, "Wait, you believe me now?" Like I always kind of like, for whatever reason, that blurs out of my memory. And every time I reread the books, I'm like, "Oh, I really love the part where Tam believes in his son, even though he hasn't seen it himself." And it's really just like, because he's like, all right, not so much Matt, but when Perrin and this kid say it, I believe, like kind of thing,
Yeah.
Like, everything about Emmons Field to begin with is just so homey, warm, and like it's like, yes, they're pieces of shit, kind of inbred rednecks, and no way do we know about that here in the South. But like, there's like, everyone seems close enough. They're like, I don't know, Tam makes everything fun, and like, Bran's great. I fucking love everything Emmons Field, including when it all burns down soon enough. So by the way, quick spoiler on that.
To make something awesome, sometimes you just gotta get rid of all the old shit.
That's right.
Just get rid of it all.
That's what's called senescence, right? Killing off old cells. Also, murdering your wife.
Thanks for that.
Senescence.
Yeah, not sure.
How do I get rid of old cells?
Again,
somehow
so
I keep falling behind.
So far
sorry,
kind
Glenn.
of bullshit. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank Elaine.
It's true.
Why would you follow the books? Oh, I'll toke for Otto. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Nice, Patrick.
What's
You
Otto
have
gonna
to clear away the rubble.
Oh, thank you. Very philosophical. What's Otto doing? Is Otto flashing you yet? Should I text
he's
him?
gone. Yeah, text him.
I'll text him. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, this issue ends with Tam going like, "We need to go. I believe you know because of Bandry Craw and Len Thane." They also saw the writer, but also Perrin, of course. Not so much, man. Chapter 3? Yeah, chapter 3. All I wrote for my summation was others go away, Narg stay, Narg smart.
Oh God. Yeah.
So good.
Like this
good one. Yay, that was great. I loved it. Good
Also,
job.
page.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like just if that's the cover for it, no offense, I don't know if I'm buying this or if I'm buying 30 copies. Like it's 0 or
I don't know
30.
I don't know. So the cover, I was gonna mention this earlier, and we'll talk about it next week when we cover the extra shit. But like, there's a lot of extra cover images, and I'm not sure. Maybe because I noticed with not this one, but the next one is Perrin and Elaine, but it has and Elias, but which has nothing to do with the issue we're reading.
Or everything.
Yeah.
But then they're all right. So I'm just gonna pull it. I'll just show you.
Okay.
This is the cover of next issue, which has nothing to do with the issue. And then this image is next to it. And I'm like, oh, that was probably this is probably the newsstand one where it's just Rand being scared, with Trollocs behind him.
My book does not have that. Or is that at the end?
At the very end, yeah.
Oh, okay, because that's what I have.
So there's
for
a
the
lot of
beginning
Seamus Gallagher
chapter
artwork in
4.
here, which is like a Wheel of Time licensed artist, kind of like myself, who just does random stuff,
Mine looks like
And
this.
Oh, it does look like that. That's weird.
We don't actually need to do it. We don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you wanted to. Why'd you do
I mean,
that?
I'm ready whenever you are. It was more of just an exciting prompt.
Wait,
Now that we got people.
before we move on, should we
Yeah.
have Jono read Bukowski?
Apparently, yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll be honest. This is not of all the things I've read. It's not my favorite. Chapter
This is John
55.
reads Bukowski, everybody. John, you want to explain Bukowski before you? Some
No.
people might not know.
So Bukowski is, of course, a wonderful author from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today, minus today because he's dead. He is, I don't know how to describe him. Some people consider him a wonderful writer. Some people call him utter trash. The real thing is that Alan Romanchuk, editor of Wheel of Time, and I, sorry, smell pussy. Very relevant point here. He had been like, well, if you want to have a good time, read some Bukowski. And so I said, okay, bought one. And he was both kind of enjoy it, but also like, what the fuck? It's halfway smut, which of course is a Bon Jovi song.
You're explaining this for far too long. Read the quote.
Fuck it. Anyway.
It's called Jono reads Bukowski, everybody.
Chapter 55. Upon awakening, I got up and used Joanna's toothbrush, drank a couple of glasses of water, washed my hands and face, got back into bed. Joanna turned around and my mouth found hers. My cock began to rise. I put her hand on my cock. I grabbed her hair, pulling her head back, kissing her savagely. I played with her cunt. I teased her clit for a long time. She was very wet. I mounted and buried it. I held it in. I could feel her responding. I was able to work a long time. Finally, I was unable to hold back any longer. I was wet with sweat. My heart beat so loudly I could hear it. I'm not in very good shape, I told her. I liked it. Let's have a joint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think our man is probably not going to live very long based on just some
So
guesses.
you call that only halfway smut?
I only call that
Yeah,
half a smut. That's right.
It's full on smut.
Okay.
Where's the
Anyway, Narg's here.
is Narg?
Narga's
I
looking
think
for
the problem-
Lydia.
What's up?
Narg is holding his fucking sword backwards.
Oh.
Hmm.
Maybe he likes to use it like that.
Hmm.
Is it a suicide pact he's in? It's just
I don't- Maybe not so smart.
Fair enough.
My first bit of this is just like
Yeah.
I actually like that they, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. Wasted pages showing Rand do like chores when he got home.
Yeah.
Like I actually love that. I was like, they actually like show him like chopping wood and then get home and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, I kind of love that they didn't just like immediately go like, anyway, Trollocs are here.
Yeah.
You know, I this is again, you know, and I'm sure the audience loves hearing me say shit over and 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 over. But I fucking love, like, there's nothing more like visceral really than like the beginning of the Wheel of Time, of like the comfort there, even though you really spend zero time there, but like it
Yeah.
feels like this is how it's always been. This is how it's always been, because they spend so much time reflecting upon it. So you need to see it, right? So this is what Rand does. I love that you see the L shape of like.
Well,
the
that
kind
does
of-
happen in the books. I mean, like he does get back. They don't go immediately to bed. Like he comes
Yeah.
home and he does a lot
Yeah,
of shit.
no, I
and he's
know.
like, I'm
Like, he
fucking
lives
tired.
this
And I'm,
life.
yeah.
So I'm really fucking glad they put it there. And I love that you can see like here's where the farmhouse is, here's where the barn is, here's where this is. Like it creates this little like rectangle of two L's that like is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. I also wrote, I love this double page spread of their home for some reason.
Yeah, it's cool that they just.
But then I said, why do
Cool.
they have so many chairs?
Yeah.
They
That's a
have a
lot of
fucking
chairs.
shitload of people over? Like what? What? There's a lot of fucking
Sometimes
chairs at
Maybe
that
they all
table.
entertain each other. It's a really that looks like it's such a big. It looks like a common room. It's so big.
I mean, they're a family of 3. And even if they like invited over like one other farm that was like close by for dinner one night, like what do you need? Like 3 extra chairs? 4 max?
Right.
But you wouldn't have them sitting at the table all the time. You probably have them
Right.
stacked off the side. I don't know. I just thought it was insane. I was like, that's crazy.
do you know how you asked
love this panel.
if the show paid any attention to these comics? Maybe they did, because that's a huge hearth.
Yeah, that's true. I actually really like how big the fireplace
Yeah.
is.
So maybe
I
the show got
think
the
that
idea
this
for
is
that.
probably fairly accurate. If you remember, like, I don't know if we ever really knew much about Tam's family. obviously,
They play Pong.
yeah. I honestly just keep showing these as I for a moment because, I
yeah.
think Alan would be very happy by this.
Yeah.
It might take RJ's love scenes over old Chuck Bukowski. Oh, okay. All right.
What? Yeah, that's probably correct. Anyway, although what Bukowski would do with the idea of a igloo for a fuckhole.
No made-up lantern ceremony.
But like, this isn't too far off. The proportions are slightly larger. They did talk about the fact that they do have chairs, but they don't. Like, I don't know if it's chairs.
Wasn't
really,
Brands the only 2-story building, or was it 3?
Oh.
I can't remember. I think it was the only.
It's 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah. Like,
Well,
there's
also, I don't
upstairs,
know
but
if that includes the surrounding farms. You know, like that's supposed to be like in the in Emmons Field, or like in the proper town. I don't know if
Brand
that's like.
specifically mentions
It's probably
hearing-
more like a loft instead of full bedrooms, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. I mean, it's not like a huge staircase that goes up there. It looks like it just goes up to like maybe up behind the fireplace.
It's a split
maybe?
level.
Yeah.
He's got like the half basement down below, cellar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he specifically mentions the fact that there is, in fact, a second level, like that he hears Rand.
Oh yeah, because
or
Tam goes
Yeah.
upstairs to get the rummaging around for the sword. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like this. I think this is like pretty close, not perfect, obviously, and I don't really know what
Yeah,
the
sure.
rafters looked like half a millennia ago, but it's not bad.
I think it's pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
What do you think about the design of the sword when Tam comes down?
I don't love it.
Okay. Por
I
qué?
don't love the. It's really more the what the fuck is it called? Not the handle.
The hilt?
The
cross
the
guard?
hilt to me. Yeah, the cross guard and all that doesn't really quite hit what I would want.
I don't know. I
but-
mean, they've described it like angling upwards slightly before, like that. I think that's a little too much.
If you think
know,
that's
maybe?
angling upwards slightly, guess what? My dick robs. And I'm having some issues.
I like that it's drawn as like a heftier sword that's one-sided bladed, which is what it's supposed to be. It's not lit because I feel like too many people conflate the swords in the Wheel of Time to be like literal katanas, and I'm like, that's not what it was. It was just a medieval sword that like
Yeah.
was sharp on one side versus the other. You know, like it's not supposed to be literally any sword, I guess, that we have. You know,
I don't know if I agree with that. It's supposed to only be like most of them are only sharp on one side.
right?
They are more katana-like.
Again,
but
but
obviously
the
you can
katana
have
is
different
like a
thicknesses.
razor blade sword. I always thought of those swords as one-sided or like one-bladed, I guess, or whatever you would call it. But like, but still a heftier sword, like a knight would use or something like that.
I don't agree with that necessarily. That being said, it really doesn't matter because this being a one power created weapon, it could be much heavier and still.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it could be like much like.
Well, not all of them
thicker.
are one power created, and I feel
No,
like
I
they
agree
would
with
be
that.
designed the
But
same
this particular one could have a little
Sure.
more freedom of expression.
way. I came for the Pootie Tang, but I stayed for the Bukowski.
God damn, what's he coming for next?
You came a few times.
Never forget, Brother Dan is a very young, virile man, and he in fact
Absolutely.
will.
That ceiling there is definitely a floor. See, yeah. This cross guard is wrong. Is it wrong? I don't. Yeah. Oh, Tam.
I feel like it is.
Tam looks like a fucking badass when he comes downstairs with that sword. He's like, "What's
Yeah.
up, bro?"
He is a heavily muscular man, dude. Like he's ready.
Well, I
to,
mean, Tam has always kind of represented that to me in my brain. I mean,
get
he
that.
looks like an aged soldier.
Aged.
You know, he looks like an
yeah.
aged soldier.
Again.
There's something on Rand's forehead when he's asking about what the sword is for. I don't
Is
know
it
what
in the
that
shape
is.
of an L?
It looks like a.
What's that for? Yeah, I think
I think it's
that's
just
the
his
top
hair
left there,
falling.
Joe.
Oh, maybe
No, it's not his hair falling. There's she's talking about the shadow that kind of falls between it
it's like right
as
yeah.
well.
Oh, up
Maybe.
there? No, it's just like the
Oh,
crease
okay.
between his eyebrows.
Oh, all right.
And he's also pouring a giant bucket of cum.
Yeah, I know. It's like he was
Into a tiny vessel.
Well, yeah, you gotta clean up for
Just
dinner.
saving that for
We
later.
don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Yeah, really, just milk. Yeah, looks like it's bull milk today. Crack.
Okay, yeah, all right. Trollocs attack.
So
This is. I like that it's something crazy happens,
Yeah.
and they're not really showing it. Like the Trollocs are still in the background. I kind of enjoy that. They're not like
didn't love
highlighting
to-
it until.
yeah, so okay, there we are. This page comes first, one you're on now.
Yeah.
Again, I like what's going on. Thump, thump, thump. It is a massive room when you think about it.
It
Mhm.
is. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the first Trolloc you see? That'd be the kind of like that left pane.
So I don't know, Taffy. You talked about the Trolloc design last time, and you liked it, but I don't know if I don't know if I like that like that or not.
It makes them look more like a mix between humans and animals.
Mhm.
Like it's
I think
even creepy. It's creepier than just a full beast face to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like,
agree. Part
that
of
is-
my brain goes like, well, to me, the only thing that ever mattered for the Trollocs was that they had human eyeballs. That's what they describe a lot of the time. It's like they
Okay.
stared out of their muzzles or whatever they were looking across with like human-like eyes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I necessarily need a human head with like a muzzle strapped to the front of it, like it's
Uh-huh.
Frankenstein. I always.
Okay.
Maybe the line between animal and human is too obvious or something like that about these, and that's what's bothering me. But like, I think there's something about it that's like I wish it was just a little more blended and a little more like
Right.
I agree with that.
nightmarish creature and less of like it looks like something's been sewn onto a human being
I just thought that was
kind
interesting.
of vibe.
Like, because it looks really creepy to me to have
Okay.
like the full. And I'm not saying I love it. I'm just saying like
No,
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I've never seen anything like that. Like,
I get that. There's a middle ground between thinking this is right, but also interesting.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
again, I think that what we've got here is a little bit too, not literal, but a little bit too.
It's a little too
Animal,
Frankenstein-y
human.
and a little
Yeah.
less, yeah, and a little less like this is some weird creature that was born from mixing animals with humans, kind of thing.
Also, I would be fascinated by the idea that technically this is 3,000 years of watching animals fuck humans. Right, from a Darwinian scale, let's see what they've like what they've done here.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not the thing. Or is it just Mirdraw fucking humans? It's just the same stock over and over. I don't know.
Damn is a redneck land.
yeah, totally.
When we get to the next one, I've got a question for you. How do you spell crack? Yeah. Glenn is correct.
Those are all two human foreheads.
Listen, this
Get rid of those
wasn't too-
eyebrows. I don't know. Yeah, just a little too sexy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like dissatisfied. I'm just like, less of
now you
this
sound
like
like my
weirdly
mom.
clear
What?
delineation between like the muzzle and like the human head, maybe, or something.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it shows you
Anyway.
immediately. This is a mix between a man and an animal.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you know what? On
Yeah.
that note, Taffy, like
It's-
from a reader
it's
standpoint of
successful.
never having read the Wheel of Time, it's a fantastic representation of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's successful in that.
So this is kind of I was going to mention this earlier, but like this is where it came up at there's earlier instances of this, and I think the Myrddraal appearing in the roadway is kind of one of them. But like this, for instance, is like Tam crashes out through the window, but then the main highlighted panel is just him crouching on the ground. And like if I was drawing a comic book, it would be like the exact opposite of that. Like you want the action
okay.
scene to be the one that's like him bursting out of the window would be like the big panel of the page, and then him landing on the ground not necessarily important, and like run it, kind of thing.
It's a cool
I think it's
pose.
interesting the choices that are made that I'm like, all right, if a different choice was made here, it might make this page a little more dynamic and a little more interesting to read.
Uh-huh.
And
I
it's
don't-
just
I don't-
like it's not a huge difference, but it's just like little things like that. I'm like, okay, I noticed it there. I noticed it earlier.
Uh-huh.
You know, like kind of thing. So I'm kind of wondering how much that's gonna keep going. But yeah,
I don't know if
Tam
that one
crouching
makes-
out of the window is a bigger deal than him just crouching on the ground, I guess is what I'm saying.
I go back one though first. I want you to again. It's really dumb. One more, yeah. Crack and crack. One with a K, one with a C. I don't know
Crack.
why.
Crack, thrack.
Yeah, that just feels
Also,
unnecessary.
in the later panels, that panel with Rand, does he trip over the hoe?
He does.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly
But
what
then
you're talking about.
he picks it up because he has
He
it
does.
later. All right, so
Yeah.
like this panel on the bottom though of his hand and the hoe, I'm like, is he supposed to be picking that up right there, or like like this little stuff like that I'm like, I can see the hoe and I see his hand, but I don't see him reaching for it, and then suddenly he has it the next page, and I'm like, oh okay, well so he picked it up,
Oh,
but at the same time
I realized I forgot to give some.
these are nitpicky storytelling beats, by the way.
No, but
very, very, yeah.
I want to nit putty instead of picky. I realized that I forgot to say something I really liked, which was when
I know hoes be tripping.
I like that too much. But when Tam beheads the fucking Trolloc, that fucking like river of blood there.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't need it.
Oh, really? I kind of liked it. I kind of thought it was like.
You know what it is? Honestly, it's too red. Maybe it's like it just seems. I don't.
It looks. I
know
bit
this
like
is
a
stupid.
Gone wrong.
But yeah, but like maybe like a little less crazy bright red.
So not so orangey, but cooler.
I don't know. I'm not saying like they should have like black fucking blood, like an orc from Lord of the Rings or something, but like something a little more like this isn't a human. We don't know what the fuck's in there. You know, like I don't know, just a little less like this is just blood. Which again, even for just blood, it's really bright red.
That's true.
But,
maybe
that's more of like a
how the
burgundy
lighting
color.
is.
I don't mind the stream of blood showing the chopping motion. Like that's fine. Like all of that works. But again, I'm being very nitpicky. I overall I enjoy this. Where are we at? All right, so they run into the woods, or rather, Rand runs into the woods, and Tam scares the shit out of him again.
Yeah.
I do love the panel of Rand just like smashing Tam in the chest with his elbow. He's like, "Fuck!" and he's like, "God damn, I wouldn't have snuck up on you if I remembered how strong you were."
That's one of again, everything about this first, especially this first fucking few chapters, can't recite it all from memory. But every one of those, like, yep, that's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. They're again perfectly doing the book. As far as the comic goes, there are some issues with the actual like visual representation, but from the exposition that's there and all that, fucking love it. No trip over the hammer? No, Dan. If that even is your real name.
Yeah, I mean that's low hanging fruit. Come on.
Yeah, just like me.
Should I come?
Yeah.
I'll just shoot.
Mildred's blood is black, but I feel like the Trollic's blood is. I mean, it is red. I'm just saying, like, I just visually, I wanted something a little bit more like monster blood. Like, even if it was just like a darker maroon or something, like kind of thing, it would have just been a little like, oh, okay, less. I don't know, like cartoony. It's too red. It
looked like a Twizzler gone wild.
Yeah,
I
it's
loved
too
it.
cartoony.
I liked the fact that it had the arc and all that.
Yeah, that is fine. Like that
yeah.
the arc of it, like showing the motion of his sword cutting the head off with the blood, that was awesome. But like there's just it was just color wise, it was a little too cartoony. Sorry, skipped ahead. Anyway, this this I thought was funny. When he takes Tam's sword and he goes back, I'm just like, you're in your own shed.
Yes.
All right, so sorry, I'm skipping over Narg. You're in your own shed. Is there not a better way to cut wood off of a cart, but with the sword that you have?
Two things. If I remember correctly, he couldn't find the axe, or the axe had lost a handle, something like that.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Right, yeah.
There was an issue of why he couldn't do it. And then
Right.
secondly, he started using the sword and he immediately looked at it and was like, what the fuck? Why is it not going dull? And he cuts himself on it briefly.
You know what? They should probably have done a better job of explaining that in the comic. Anyway, let's talk about Narg. You want to talk about Narg?
Of
Let's talk
course.
about Narg, baby.
Again, he looks like a person with a fucking wolf snout
Yeah.
tied onto his face. I just wish, I don't know. Like, it's a huge dude. It's a beastly human being, Trolloc. And all that makes sense, but like, I wish it was like a little less human looking. Not
So
not
I'm
absent
fully-
of it, just less so.
Uh-huh.
I'm there with you. Like the first Trolloc had the fucking horns going on, and so you can be
Mhm.
like, well, that's like multiple pieces on the face that don't look human. Now it's
Yeah.
a guy who could just be wearing one of those like special forces dumb face masks, and that's it. Also, I'm well aware that's not a special forces, but like you know what I'm talking about. That's got like the
Yeah.
just the weird breathing apparatus at the
Maybe
bottom.
they
of
wanted Narg to look kind of hot.
it.
Maybe. Oh, hey,
Kind of
Dobie.
want to fuck Narg.
You know what he says? Hern.
Narg smart. Narg for mayor.
Also, what do you think about Narg's tongue, though? Top left.
Top left. Which one? This
I
one?
mean, nope, one more over.
When he's on the ground,
Yeah. I mean,
just hanging out the
legitimate
side.
question. Are you thinking that you want that entering your holes, Joe?
Listen,
Which one are you
Joe?
talking about?
Top left, where if you look close enough.
page 102.
Oh, before he gets up after pretending to be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Again, top left. Do you want that tongue entering your holes?
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Well, I don't know, but on the right, it looks super tiny. Maybe it retracts a little bit. Look how small.
You know,
and
he's got a
skinny.
dog muzzle.
That's a
or,
small and
presumably a
skinny
wolf
tongue.
muzzle. Mm-hmm.
He's got more like a. Look how tiny his tongue is compared to his mouth.
So
What the
John is
fuck?
basically asking us
Okay.
if we want a dog tongue in our orifices.
Okay, no, you know what? I didn't notice the tongue. That's not attractive at all.
Oh,
Forget
yeah,
it.
that's
I guess so.
Sorry, Narg.
Yeah, but
I'm
when
not
he
gonna
when
fuck
he's
you anymore.
yeah, but when he stands up, he's hot. It's fine.
He's got
he's
some
also
great
dead.
hair. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
That
he's
ti-
dead.
that weird wiggly.
Yeah, maybe
little
if the hair looked
tongue.
more like fur, just little things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot that doesn't quite click for me.
Mm-hmm. Narc is a babe.
You're a babe, Mr. Stovey.
Other Trollocs Uggo Narg hot.
Yeah, for sure. Except for that tongue. That's
So what
upsetting.
is it about the
That's
tongue you
disturbing.
don't like?
It's
that
so
can get
tiny.
to
It's so
That can't-
tiny. It doesn't even
It's
come all
not
the way
going to do
out.
the work that Taffy needs done.
It's the proportions are so small.
Yeah, caw.
A little upsetting.
Ah!
Anyway, Tam's dying. And that's where
You
we
know
leave
what?
it.
My guess, he dies.
Everything's going to be all right. That's Rand at the end. Everything's going to be all right. Chapter 4, Rand carries Tam through the woods. We learn he's not his father's son. See, Amazon? That's what I wrote. You could just do it. You could just do it.
Do it.
It's my,
So
it's my one word or my one sentence.
I really
for a
like
recap.
this. I really like this page. The one with Nynaeve Perrin and the wolves at the bottom.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
Well, and
cool
Elias.
looking.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is that Nynaeve?
Oh, Elias! I didn't even see
Egwene,
Elias.
Yeah.
Wow.
Egwene.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
bitchin'.
Yeah, which,
Oh,
which
okay,
means like
alright,
I don't.
yeah,
I
duh.
assume that wasn't the proper cover for this. That's why
Yeah,
I was
what
showing
is
that
the
Right.
cover
page
here?
spread
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, that's
It's
like
not can't be
way
the proper
ahead.
cover for this. That must be like a variant cover. But I don't know why they would put not the real cover on.
Not the cover.
That's really
Usually
cool.
variant covers are the ones in the back of the book, Jono, and like the real cover that was on the newsstands is like the one you would see before you start reading it something when it's collected like this, but like I don't know. Maybe Liam can clear that up because he saw these on the newsstands, so I don't know.
News.
Sonargus Gene Simmons. And they lived happily ever after. Oh, you guys. Oh, by the way, hey, Luz Jr. How's it going, man?
You guys missed it. We
Oh
had
my
a more
gosh.
exciting show earlier before I got too drunk.
Oh, no, we're doing just fine, John. We only got one chapter left. We're good. Everything's fine.
Jesus. I also switched whiskeys, by the way.
Queen looks glad she didn't marry Perrin.
She does look. I love the cover. I think that's a fantastic cover. I just don't.
Yeah,
see
again,
why...
that's Seamus Gallagher. That's one of the guys that did some of the better fan art back in the day, and then eventually became like a Wheel of Time official artist. But yeah, that's. I mean, again, really fun that he got to make some of the covers, or at least alternate covers for the comic. That's pretty cool.
I love this picture. At the same time, I don't love the trees. Like, they don't need to be that.
Yeah, it looks a little like, I don't know, like the blight, like the blight.
Well, hold on.
That's
how the blight looks like. I've seen what the blight looks like. It looks like 3 people walking around in fake plastic.
A very small stage.
Yeah. But it doesn't look too dissimilar from the real blight that I read about. It's just not what I think this should look like.
No, you're right. I don't know why those trees aren't more tall and more foresty, and I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just like setting the scene for a creepy issue where you're just running through the woods kind of thing, but like, you know, a little.
I get the idea of
maybe the background's a little over dramatic.
What do you think here about? You don't see it very often, but Tam's gash. Top left. No, you can see it better on the next one on the top left.
I mean, it's a healthy gash.
It is.
You know, that's all.
It's not really what I would think a gash would look like, personally.
I mean, Rand said it's no bigger than his palm, but Rand is tall and has large hands. So
Jesus,
we don't know.
I'll tell you what.
We don't know how big. We know how big that palm is.
Yeah. So like his palm is probably like 5-inch gash. That's
at least, yeah.
That's some work he's doing on these ladies.
This entire issue is
what are you
just
talking about?
It's a good time to jump back in.
Yeah.
Talking about gash.
Oh, gash.
We're just talking about Tam's gash.
All right.
Yeah.
Now it's not bigger than Rand's palm, but I mean Rand has large palms, so we don't know.
Oh, all right. Yes.
You know.
How big is Otto's gash?
It's pretty gashy.
Pretty gashy.
It's gasholicious. Gasholicious.
Gonna text.
The blight looks like a bunch of fuckable trees.
Fuck! What's his name from Gen V? The guy from Gen V who can't stop fucking at any holes. By the way, I haven't seen Gen V. Spoiler.
I haven't seen.
Oh,
Gen V.
I haven't. I saw the first. Is the second?
I mean, I watched The
season now?
Boys. Should I have watched that?
Gen V is pretty good, but there's like the best character of all time is this guy who really is just like everything I say personified.
Mm-hmm.
All he does, like if he sees a hole, he has to fuck it.
How did I forget about that? I haven't seen it for a while.
I don't know, but he's art personified. It's amazing.
Yeah. Did they base that off of you, Jono? Did you give permission?
No, I based my entire life off of that guy.
Oh, okay. Ted
Knight. That's his name. Ted Knight. Is it Ted Knight? I think it's Ted Knight.
Ted Knight.
Starman? Yeah. Maybe I'm making up. I might be drunk. You might be drunk.
Joe with the Riker bread. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Rox. Anyway. Where are we at? Oh yeah, all right. So this is what I was going to say about this issue. I would have liked to see. It's just Tam and Rand, and he's dragging Tam on a litter, and like all the important beats are there. And unfortunately, there isn't 14 books of this translated into comics books, so like we'll never know. Presumably, we'll never see the rest of the series. But wouldn't you have liked like a little bit more flashbacks going on? I mean,
feels like a pretty
like
good
ghostly
time to
horrific
actually-
Trollocs, kind of like when Rand's thinking about the Trollocs bursting in and that top panel there on the right. It's like, why that panel? Why that panel? Like, why not? He has 2 panels of Rand just holding cloth. Like, he's remembering the Trollocs. What if you showed Narg attacking him again, but in a more scary way, like a ghastly memory kind of thing? And then like later on, like, you know, Carrie, how do you pronounce that name? Carrie. Yeah. Carrie's face like overlaid over Rand's would have been interesting. Like if Tam was like looking up at him and was like, Carrie, our son, you know, like I know it's not our baby, but you know, little shit like that. It's like, why not just overlay a bunch of stuff? Why not show the Aiel, even though we don't really know what they are yet, you know, just to like allude to something further on in the series that like would excite a reader other than just Rand dragging his old man through the fucking forest. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel there's a lot of beats here where I was like, you could do so much cool shit with this scene visually that would like excite people to keep reading and keep going. And we're like, oh, what the fuck was that? What was he showing us? You know, like kind of thing. And to Rand, it's not like he's not seeing it. It's just Tam's fever dream or whatever. I thought it was like a missed opportunity to show a little bit more of like what was to come in the series, you know, for the viewer, you know, rather than Rand kind of thing. But that's
I'll tell you this. I'm not as clever as you, but that's fucking brilliant. I absolutely think that would really kind of make a very compelling piece of literature to look at, because
it's just like, why not? Like, presumably most of the people that are reading this comic have read the books, but so presumably
make it happen.
But like,
I that's the thing is like, you get your own taste later on about what the
but you can but you could show certain things. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be full on drawing of the Aiel. It could be like faded, or you wouldn't be able to make out the details, or kind of like a little smoky or whatever the fuck you wanted to do to obscure the artwork, to like, you just be like, they came over the wall like a flood, and like, you know, and you're just like, oh, you could just have like cascading people coming down, you know, like kind of thing. It would have been pretty cool if they had pushed this issue a little bit harder than they did, I guess.
I like that. Instead, we're ending on, you know, pictures of him just dragging a sled, which, while beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, like, there's a little bit here, I think. Yeah, just this, like, you know, you're still lovely, Carrie, still lovely as a girl, or something. Like, it would have been interesting if he was like looking up at Rand and then but saw his wife's face instead. Like a panel of Rand looking down at him, then the next panel is Carrie, not Rand, and he starts talking to her, and then he's like, what's happening, you know, like kind of thing. I don't know.
Feels like the right way of using a visual medium like this is, you know,
I think they dropped the ball in the visual aspect of this issue. I think the issue itself is fantastic. I mean, it gets the point. It's like the book translated to comic. It's perfect. You know, like you didn't really miss anything, but just added visual interest to the issue.
So you actually bring up an interesting point, and I know for a fact we haven't said this before ever, but if I were to make a show, maybe I would do that.
That's a
maybe
crazy idea.
Maybe you do more of that. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
We can see a lot of your ceiling right now. A little more than usual.
Yeah, you're really Harrietting it up. There you go. Now to show your dick. That's better. That's much better. Much better.
What do you think of this Wet Bandits shirt, by the way?
It's good. I like it.
It's actually, I love it. My wife gave it to me. It's bullshit. At this point, they're the Sticky Bandits. Don't tell her.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a great
everyone
shirt.
knows.
She found
everyone knows that.
But it's the Sticky Bandits.
Everyone knows the Sticky Bandits. The other note I would say is like, this is kind of a note to Glenn's comment earlier about it being a little dated artwork, and like, just in terms of this being a nighttime scene and Rand's hair is like vivid red the entire time. Like, there's just like certain techniques in coloring that have come a long way over the last like 15 years that I'm just like, this comic book would benefit a lot from like a cohesive color palette that's like a little more comprehensive in terms of like lighting, in terms of what's going on in the scenes, you know, kind of thing. Anyway,
Let's see. Is that the next one? I absolutely think that the picture of the mirror draw. I don't know if you've gotten there yet, Joe. Has you run away, you piece of shit? Anyway,
He just runs away in the middle of you talking. So rude.
he's a cowardly cunt.
And he's sexist too.
He is. I would never be anything but anything but sexist.
You would
I
never.
can't wait
you would
to
never.
Thank you, Taffy.
You're a delightful, inclusive person.
I'm like a humanitarian, just
You
like
really
at
are.
the end of Ace Ventura 1. I'm like Ace Ventura, humanitarian,
Yes.
and then later on I'm gonna have sex with Swan Cinch.
That sounds cool.
So how are you? What's
Wait,
Otto
what were you
doing?
saying? I don't. He's probably making music or something. I don't know. Jerking
Oh,
off.
that's what we call
Oh,
it.
that's what we call it.
Rectal trombone.
Making music.
Anyway, how's Taffy?
Oh, fine. Just
Oh,
fine.
fine.
Just fine, darling. Just fine.
And the children?
They're lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Yes. Wondering
Well,
if I can do your drums.
Uh-oh. Well, now that Joe's gone, what do you want to talk about? What have you been doing?
Me?
Reading anything fun? Fuck off, Joe. Fuck off. What are you reading?
Actually, yes. And I was gonna
Oh,
wait. I've been reading. I was gonna ask you guys. Well, I guess I can ask again when Tom is here too. But I've been reading Robert Jordan's Conan the Conqueror.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I have
Okay.
I have 3 of the small books, and I also have the Conan series, which is a large book, and it's got like 3 different Conan stories in that as well. And I was wondering if you guys have read those, or if you'd be interested in maybe we could read them.
100%.
Because they're really crazy. They're really good. I haven't read them for a long time, but it's such a small little book. I can just take. It's one of those books you can take with you when you go somewhere when you think you might be waiting around for a little bit. You can just pull it out of your bag and just have a little book to read. So those
I'm all for it.
would be fun. Those would be fun to cover if you guys want to do that.
I want to
We
really
did.
explore
What was the other one, Jono? Oh, the Warrior of the
Warriors of the
Altai.
Altai. Where's the
Oh,
Altai?
right.
The Altai EE. I know what it's called.
But I want to really explore some of the weird stuff. Like, I think I
The
bought
Reagan
one
O'Neill
or
books?
two- The Reagan O'Neill books. I did briefly read them to Harriet and asked her opinion. Joe, you may remember this.
Of course I do.
We had her on for a show, and I have no idea why she consented to this. Which, by the way, is the story of my wife's life. And like I asked Harriet, like, "Oh, do you remember Reagan O'Neill?" She's like, "Oh yes." I was like, "I like the fact that on page 3, your main character is cream pied, or a cream pie's another woman," and she was just like, "What's that?" And I was just like, it's one of those things that when you're drunk, it's really appropriate. When you're not, you're like, Jesus Christ, man.
She knew exactly.
Yeah, the
what that
weirdest
was. She
thing,
just wanted
Harriet
you to
decided
explain it.
not to stay long for that interview.
But seriously, it's like page 2 or 3 that Reagan O'Neill's character nuts in a chick and leaves England. That's the beginning part of it. It's the Foul and Blood, which now you know what happened with that. Like, it's fucking amazing. They're actually very interesting books. I don't know how much is historical versus fictional, but they're pretty fun, and I absolutely endorse the idea of us covering them.
Awesome.
Because God knows there's no fucking TV show to cover. I don't know if you know this, it got canceled.
Oh, did it?
What?
Yeah.
We're gonna. They're saving what, Jono? They're saving it.
No,
All right, sorry.
It
Back
could
to the comic.
happen. It could happen.
no, they're not.
It's gaining
anyways.
momentum.
They're what?
It's gaining momentum. Their crusade.
Joe,
One
as you were
thing I'll
getting up.
go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
go
go
on.
ahead. I
As
was
you're
going to say
getting up-
one thing I would say about the overlay and all the stuff that I was talking about adding visual interest to this issue.
Yeah.
The thing that they do get across entirely well is how fucking exhausting it is to drag his father and
Yeah.
stop every 5 seconds. And he's like he hears a twig snap and he pause. It's like a panel of him pausing by a tree, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, I don't move until I know it's just the wind. And then he moves on. And I'm like, yeah, they do a good job of getting that chapter across. That I will say. Visually, I wish they had added a little bit, but like, you know, in terms of nailing this chapter as a comic book, I think they did a great job.
Absolutely agreed. Again, a little too desolate, creepy for the forest, but at the same time, creepy is all right by me. I love the fact that they showed him chopping it, pulling the fucking sword in like that.
Yeah.
He looks exhausted. I don't love the fact that it looks like he's exhaling Two Rivers to back there.
It's very cold, Jono.
I know it's supposed to be cold, but it's not quite what I would expect. But at the end of the day, it's still fucking cool.
This page is kind of cool. The tree branch breaking the panel like that. That was kind of neat. Again, there's some stuff done well here. I like. It's almost like. Did you guys ever see that old Disney fucking Ichabod Crane thing? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's like a part. It's an old Disney thing about the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane. But like when he's going through the woods and he's like first scared, like all the tree branches are just moving and they look like claws, and then like it lights up and it's just a normal tree. You know, like shit like that. It's just like, you know, it's like little things like that. Like it sounds like a horse is coming, but it's just like cattails, like
I know that's
in the wind, like thumping on a log kind of thing. This is kind of what I get from this issue. It's just like, you know, I just feel like there's like a frog going like Ichabod, you know, kind of thing in the background.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, what is that? And I'm like, oh no, it's nothing. It's just a tree. It's just a tree. But yeah, that's what I get from this issue.
I haven't seen that for a long time.
Joe, show us the
watch it
on a horse.
Okay.
So what?
Because this is the opposite of the Myrddraal on a horse from before. Because it very clearly shows an empty path, and then very clearly shows the Myrddraal's there out of nowhere.
Okay.
And the way the page before, this is what I love. Like they tromp through the woods and they stay hidden, and he's freaking out, but he stays still for like a long time. And that's when the Myrddraal comes back, but it's silent. And it's literally showing him like ride back and forth over the next page. And then he finally like rides back, still silent, which is creeping him out, but like in the other direction. He's like, okay, now I can finally move. But this is fucking phenomenal. I thought like the pages of the Myrddraal reappearing and the tension buildup is like perfect. And the riding back and forth, I loved it.
I think that this is probably one of the best like visual depictions of what the fuck it should look like. I liked it a lot. It really like did it for me.
Yeah, I really like this issue. This is the last bit of this issue is like really fucking well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also like, you know, there's presumably wind, but the Myrddraal cloak is falling flat. Like, I mean, like as an artist, you can tell he was probably like, I would just want to show this cloak billowing out from behind him, like it would, like any normal cloak would. But the Myrddraal's cloaks just fall straight down all the time, and I really
if they
I like
put
how
a
the well
little
that's
bit of these things called pine trees. They still have, you know, needles. Like certain trees still could have leaves to kind of show it moving.
Yeah, I wish there was less like, I don't know, just well, I guess it's still like wintertime though in technicality.
Yeah.
But
no,
yeah.
I know, and that's why like something in the foreground and the
Predominantly
background.
deciduous forest.
Yeah.
Predominantly deciduous forest is the best
She's
sentence
not
I've ever said.
That's exactly right, though. There's no leaves.
Predominantly deciduous forest. Oh, it means a
Like,
white.
By the
yeah,
way,
the horse is smoking too.
White Walkers. That's
Thy
not good.
Oh, yeah.
cornhole of the altar. Oh, thy cornhole of the altar.
He was junior.
Should we do a reread of the Warriors of the Altai?
I mean, at some point.
You guys do that? Did you guys do that already?
We did.
Yeah,
the
we did cover the
original read.
Warriors of the Alta EE. Yeah.
Should we do a reread? I said.
Yeah, we did a read of the. Well, we did a reread, Jono. We read it and then reread it and talked about it.
Technically, yeah, but like, should we do like a
reread?
Damn it gets dumber every time, just like us. But I don't know. That'd be a fun thing. Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck
I wouldn't mind.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, we should. That should be a guest-written reread. You know. Kind of
Oh, okay.
We should just have like guests and guests on to talk about the Warrior of the Alta EE.
That's a good idea.
If we're gonna do that again, we need to make it more of a fanfare event.
Yeah.
I do. I forget because again, you're a drunk dick. Did we have Maria and or Alan or Harriet?
No, but we had so many. I think you know what we had been doing? We were writing down questions for Harriet. Oh, no, we did.
So we did.
No, we just mentioned that. We did have Harriet on and then asked her all a bunch
Is that
of
when I
questions.
stripped for her? God damn it.
Yeah, I think
it's been a while.
All right, anyway, let's wrap this up. Anyway, Tam, Rand, what happens is the thing that we all know. Tam says some things about him not being born, and he just says, it just ends with, "Who am I?"
What do you think about this? Do you think part of this may have been, go back one, Joe. The bottom right, does it look like he's just farting all over his dad and that's why he's saying weird things?
He's definitely making a bowel movement. I don't know if he's farting.
just projectile shitting on his father.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you with a
He
fucking
can't-
beard
no,
roll
he
and some
can
Trollocs
stop.
chasing you through the woods? I'd be freaked out.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest, that man's not wiping either. It's just going to be.
Anyway,
oozing
wouldn't it
out.
be like,
Yeah.
wouldn't this last bit be a little more interesting with a little bit more like, I don't know, Rand as a baby and his real mom, and like maybe, I don't know, the part where he talks about finding him on the slopes of Dragonmount. Like, again, presuming that this comic book was going to expand the entire series, I would understand not necessarily showing stuff like that. But like,
spoilers
you're not
for
going
the
to give
Last
away
Post.
too much, and you're not going to like it's. You're
Oh, yeah,
not
what's the
spoiling
spoilers,
anything. They're
damn it?
literally talking about him not being born or not being raised by his father or whatever, or not being born of his father. But like kind of think like, I don't know, it just would have been a little bit more interesting to.
At this point, you're pandering because we all agree that it's a really good idea. It's not something we've considered other than this visual medium that actually works very well for it. And I think it's
I would almost say that's too much to do in a show, but like in a book, a comic book like this, I'm like,
don't
fucking
worry,
give me more.
I've got some great news. Rafe's not going to do that. But I think that makes a lot of sense of like embrace what the fuck, when you have these allusions to things, why not do it, right? Like, why not kind of show it? That's the point. It's a show and tell. That's not right. That's not what these are called.
It's a picture book. There's
Oh,
pictures
a
in it.
Picture book.
Picture book.
Taffy, you nailed it.
I like that.
Show me more pictures.
Show me more
Joe,
books.
Were you thinking Walt Disney's Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? Yes, I was. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Bing Crosby was in that.
Really?
Yeah, he's the only. I think he's the only voice. Yeah, I think he narrates it, and he's the voice of like the bad guy.
When he's talking, he's like, "I'm Ichabod Crane." Boo 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 boo.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
I love having Taffy because God knows our singing's terrible.
Shout
Hers
out to
is
Siduous.
beautiful.
Reread the room. We could reread any of our rooms.
Yeah.
I have
We could- yeah.
so much to
Yeah.
read here.
We can,
Yeah.
I'm now sitting here thinking, like, should we reread the Ultimates? Should we rewatch the Cape? Yes, to the latter. Joe, your thoughts?
The
on
Althor
Cape
farm evacuation takes on a whole new context now.
Yeah, see? In book 4, In
Oh,
book 4, when
you're
parents sitting there
really
looking
good.
like, looks like someone shat all over someone here. It's gonna
Yeah.
be very interesting.
Yeah.
All of them, Jono. Thank you.
Oh, Glenn's falling
are all-
asleep. Happy birthday, Glenn. Don't fall
Happy
asleep
birthday,
listening.
Glenn.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
now that
Glenn. We're
I'm
done.
more,
We're done with the chapters. Oh, there's your real present, Glenn. What a treat right there. Oh, look at that. He's getting them.
And on that note, that's tWoTcast for this week.
Wow.
If you
I'm gonna
have
punch
any
them.
comments or questions, leave them below. And I did respond to a bunch recently, and then I found out that they were months old. So I apologize.
Including some of mine.
Some of them were recent, but some of them weren't.
Where
That's
were the
fine.
comments and questions? Were they on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
tWoTcast theme song brought to you by the one and only Taffy Bennington and Andrew Bard of Time. Links to all their stuffs below, of course. Gotta pay attention to what Taffy does. And Andrew.
Not much right now. There might be something. There might be something cooking.
Oh,
Maybe.
a little something cooking.
Maybe.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Join us next week for more. I say week. We changed it to episode a long time ago because we don't do every week. But we've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Join us next week for more Wheel of Time covering the Eye of the World, but in comic book form, chapters 5 through 7, and also bonus material. We're gonna look at some of the artwork in the back because
Yeah, that stuff
Chase
is
Conley
so
does
good.
some good shit back there, and I want to highlight
Good
some of it and
choice.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but did you pick up Volume 2 yet?
Yeah. Oh, I have it.
Not drawn by Chase Conley.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't look. I
So
didn't
we'll
take a look at
see.
it yet.
It's not as good in my opinion, but I mean I only flipped through it very briefly, so I don't know.
What
But,
about
we'll
Case
see.
Chomley?
We'll have a different artist to talk about next week,
Okay.
or not next week, the week after. Anyway, I'm Joe. Say goodnight, Jono.
Good night, Jono.
And Taffy.
Thank you for having me, everybody. I love being here with you. Thank you.
God damn
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Scott.
Thank you, Taffy.
All right,
And
keep
thank
the
you,
change, you
Joey.
filthy animals.
Among the first to start, the tWoTcast was so smart to lovingly bash our favorite books. But that was long ago, and now they've grown the show, and now they got us in their hooks. Don't throw coins to these bastards, they need bars of gold at least. Someone please keep them afloat. Now let's listen as they once again ramble through a book. Let's get the fucking quote. One of them is Tom, but he is barely on. Sometimes he calls into the show. Another one is Jono. Is he their joker? Oh no. And Joe, is he the stupid one? Welcome to the tWoTcast. We will share our love for books and all our hate in every episode. We'll entertain you, make you laugh so hard you barely can stand up. That is the tWoTcast goal.